Hello everyone. Good morning. Welcome on in. I'm Velvet, and thanks for joining me today in The Sims 4 for the Royal Scandal Legacy. And I'm really hyped for today because I think that we might be changing generations. We might be moving on to Generation 3, which I think is really cool. I'm excited for it. We've been going for a little while on Generation 2 because we have to build our wealthy beginnings. But yeah, we're going to be moving on, I think it's crossed to Generation 3 today, just depending on secrets and wealth and, that sort of thing. But I think we can do it. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, a big thank you to the Sims Creator Program for providing me with packs for today's stream. Much appreciated, and for your continued support for me as a creator. Always wonderful. And I want to say a big thank you to everyone who's coming in today, because it's really nice that you're here. And you know what? I think that's a good thing. We can chill out, hang out together, do a few things. And anyway, do you know what? SiriBot's told us a little joke. No, you cannot join my allies group. Just extract it. Just ignore that for a second. I forgot to load something up. Anyway, yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, man. Oh, I didn't mean to ask them to join. Whoopsies. Oh, well. I got distracted, and then my brain just went kaploy. As you do. Anyway, this morning, all right, we're going to be working on our wonderful Royal Legacy Scandal, and hopefully moving on to number 2. And I want to go back. And now one of the last things that we need to do for this generation, let me bring it up. Here we go. So we are currently on the Hoarder generation, and we need to complete the Mansion Baron aspiration. So this is the last thing that we need to do in terms of the aspiration. And then we need to extract 3 secrets from the Enchanted Mirror and promise to keep 5 secrets. So basically we need 1 more secret, and then we need to promise to keep that secret. So I'm crossing my fingers that the mirror actually gives us a secret this time. Oh no, that doesn't look promising. The Enchanted Mirror has temporarily diminished Quentin's talents. Well, that's not good. Now, I had a thought. What if we investigated secrets on someone that we know is likely to have secrets? So what about Tybalt Cap? He's a ghost that lives on our house, on our lot. So, because we've got his grave. So can we find out a secret about him? Because that would be amazing. And then we can... no secret to be found. We have not been very lucky with the secrets of late. I tell ya, it hasn't been any good at all. Good morning, Shelley. Welcome on in. Hello, love. How are you? And Nasina. Hello. How are you this morning? I hope you guys are well. It's a wonderful Tuesday morning here, 9 a.m. I started a little bit early because I was excited. I wanted to get stuck in. And, yeah, do our stuff. I wanted to get in and get stuck in and do our stuff. I've been really enjoying this challenge. So... it's like I just want to keep playing. And also I really wanted to have crack open my mum juice and have some lovely mum juice. So I admit that was a good portion of what I wanted to do. And Sabrina, welcome on in. Oh my god, my outcast Jen died by pufferfish while out to dinner with her royal rival. Thankfully she's done with her generation tasks. Her wife is now queen. Oh my gosh. Died by pufferfish. Was that like a murder? Did someone deliberately give her the pufferfish? Was it a rival murder or something like that? Because that sounds terrible, but also scandalous at the same time. Juicy. And welcome in, Cutie. How are you this morning, love? I hope you're doing well. Oh, I've been eating that. I was tired. Shelley, doing good. Enjoying the windows being open and letting some fresh air in. Oh, isn't that the best? You just feel like you're a lot more alive, I think. You got that fresh air and it's lovely. Instead of being stifled inside and, in the heat and that stuff all of the time. It feels nice when spring is in the air. Spring is in the air. Well, it's not here. It's autumn in the air right here in New Zealand because we're down in the southern hemisphere, which means that we are in autumn, the opposite of the northern hemisphere, who is going into in spring. So, yeah, we're playing opposites, but I feel like our weather's not too dissimilar at this time of year. Shelley, the crack of the mum juice sending me running to the fridge. Yes! I'm fostering energy drinks addictions in here. Sorry. Not so good, but anyway. Also good at the same time, right? QT, I'm doing really good today, thanks. Got a lot more sleep than usual and it's a pretty sunny day. Hope you're doing amazing. I am. I had a pretty busy day yesterday. I took my youngest son. I was a parent-teacher helper with my youngest son. And what we were doing is we were going to a science roadshow fair. So I had there was like 100 and just under 120 kids, and I had a group of 10 rowdy boys, and yeah, I was looking after them, and we just like, you know, went along, watched the presentation, looked at the displays, watched the second presentation, walked back. So it was like quite a bit of walking, and yeah, but like a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed having that time with my son and doing something, you know, outside of my usual routine as well, just breaking the usual routine. So I had a lot of fun with that. It was good. No, what is it called? A crypt? Yes, that's what I want. A crypt. The crypt of eternity. We're going to put that in our little mini graveyard that I thought we could build with our graves. There we go, our 2 graves that we have. But this is going to be our Dynasty house. So yeah, at some point I will rebuild this, but at this point I didn't have the time to rebuild it on the weekend, and yeah, so I haven't done a rebuild on it as yet, but I will get there. And I need some more things that I can put in the yard and stuff, because yeah, it's a jumble at the moment, but I just need to spend some cash to get the Mansion Baron aspiration. That's basically where we're at. So I don't really care about what it is, but I want to spend some cash. Oh, we can get the Whispering Wishing Well. That'll add chaos to the lot and to the gameplay, won't it? There we go. Whispering Well. Does that count as outside or inside? Oh, that's the other thing I've got to watch, right? House value. Should be good. Oh, a hot tub? No, we've already got a hot tub. Maybe I need to get some nice expensive interior things. That might be the way to go. Lucina, oh, jealous. Can I have your autumn? You can have my autumn for the low price of moving to New Zealand. Isn't that amazing? You could do that, like move to New Zealand and for the low price of many thousands and thousands of dollars to move here. It'll be cheap. Wonderful. Don't you worry. Oh, I'm going to put some imaginary friends in here. Imaginary friends. We can have our pick of imaginary friends through our generations. Here we go. A whole lot of imaginary friends. And do we have a toy box in here? I don't think we have a toy box in here. So add another toy box. Love it. I need to spend so much money. Why do I have a Murphy bed in the middle of the hallway? Oh well. Oh my god, it's harder to spend money than you think. Do I need to redo my kitchen? Oh yes, expensive appliances. Oh, how much was that fridge? Oh, that fridge was not expensive. We can go more expensive than that. Yes. Yes, we can. Sabrina, the rival had the luck magnet ailment, and I guess he gave her bad luck and she died. I had her move on to the great beyond, so the household has the Perspectives of Death trait. What's the Perspectives of Death trait? I've never heard of that. What do you do with that? What is that? Tell me more. I've never heard of it. So much I haven't heard of in this game. Like sometimes I hear things I'm just like, what? That's a thing? And I'm like, huh? So much I don't know about this game. It's wild. Okay, that looks stupid. A hood above a hood. A stove hood above a stove hood. What else can I add? Curtains. Curtains. What's the most expensive curtains I can have? Ooh, Regal Drapes of Destiny. I feel like those are going to work in this house. There we go. Beautiful. Regal Drapes of Destiny. Hundreds of them. Spend thousands upon thousands of dollars on drapes. You got to love that. It seems like a sensible choice. But, you know, when you're looking to spend some cash, I feel like doing it on silly things like curtains is really the way to go. Beautiful. Okay, we've got a super expensive bed there. What else can we do? Ridiculously expensive statues. Yes. Madam Nautica, welcome on in. How are you? How are you this morning? I hope you're doing well. How's life treating you? It's Tuesday morning here in New Zealand, and it's a lovely, beautiful sunny day. And I'm very excited to be finishing up our generation of the Hoarder in our Royal Scandal Legacy Challenge, and moving on to our next gen. I'm absolutely going to redo this house at some point, so I'm not too worried about the fact that I'm doing wild things in terms of the spending. So please ignore that side of things. And I like how I've got a door going straight into a microscope. That's amazing. Whoopsies. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Thank you for the raid. We come in peace, bring in the love. Come in peace, bring in the love. Welcome in, Cutie. Welcome in, Dreamcatcher30. Welcome in, the Happy Kylie. Lyrical Universe. Welcome in, bringing the peace and love. I love it. And thank you for the follow. Mama Sim Streamer, welcome on in. And thank you for the follows. Oh, I appreciate it, you guys. Appreciate it. And thank you for the shout out to Nis. And make sure you give Madam Nautica a bit of a follow, you guys. I think that would be a good thing. But hi, I'm Velvet. Thanks for joining me today. I'm a streamer and YouTuber from New Zealand, primarily focused on The Sims 4, but I do play a lot of other games. And I'm a Sims partner as well as a Loftia partner. So I'm excited to talk about that in the future. Loftia, it's an upcoming game. Anyway, welcome on in. We're playing a little bit of my Royal Scandal Legacy at the moment, and I am currently working on the Mansion Baron aspiration, which is why I'm wildly spending a whole lot of cash trying to pump up the value of my home to 350,000. So this is just like, currently I'm just on a spending spree at the moment, and I don't even care what I'm spending. I'm just like, put all the expensive things in the house. So welcome on in, and also tell me, what were you guys doing today? What were you streaming? Please tell me a little bit about that, because I'd love to hear what you guys were up to. And was it exciting? Did you get up to anything super fun, super chaotic, super lovely? I'd love to know all about it, because, you know, I'm very nosy, and I love to hear about what everybody's been doing in The Sims, because I think that's always a lot of fun. And, well, I'm assuming you were playing The Sims, but if you weren't playing The Sims, I'm also nosy about what everybody else does in their games as well. I'm very much a variety game player, so I do love a whole lot of different styles of games. So, yes, please tell me. Thank you, Madam Nordica. Thank you. I do appreciate it. 3 more to go. Oh, my gosh. Are we so close to the goal? It's wild, hey? Sometimes you just have, like, days where you just get a little bit closer and a little bit closer, and it gets so exciting. Yes, 3 more. Madam Nordica, we just had our male alien patriarch couple be abducted and impregnated on the same night. No way. So two Sims that are a couple both got abducted and impregnated. Wow, that is wild. How did that even happen? Because the chances of that happening have to be really small, right? Oh my gosh. And we just had 5 alien babies. We're shooting for 100. No way. Are you doing like a 100 alien baby challenge? Because that is just sensational. I've done the 100 baby challenge, but just like the regular one. And I tell you what, it was a time in my life. It was a wild time in my life. So if you're doing like 100 alien babies, the alien babies can be very, very interesting. So I wish the very best of luck with that. My gosh. Like the crying of the alien babies, right? It's like, but it's like even worse than the regular newborn. It's like, oh my gosh. Ben, welcome in. Hi, Velvet, and all the fine Velveteers. Come on in. It's fun inside. Welcome on in, Ben. I hope you're doing well today and that you had a good weekend. Madam Nautica, we do have MCC set to high contact. And yes, we are Nightmare Edition. Oh, holy moly. Like, I can imagine, like, 100 alien babies, just, like, if you've got, like, triplets and stuff. Yes, we did it! We completed the Mansion Baron aspiration. We've been working on that for a while, so I'm just very, very relieved at that. That was our last aspiration that we need to do for this generation before we move on to Generation 3. So I was just like, oh my gosh, it's taking so long. And now we just need to try and find out a secret from the Enchanted Mirror and promise to keep that secret, and then we're all done with this generation, which I'm very excited about. But I can't even imagine 100 alien babies. That would just be, that's nightmare fuel right there. Sabrina, the trait, oh, just by the way, I am streaming across 2 platforms today, so you will hear me chatting away to people that you might not see in chat. So just a little note on that. Sabrina, the trait description reads, oh, so now Sabrina's trying to get a trait, which is the Perspectives on Death trait for her household. I've never heard of this trait, so I'm really curious about this one. So the Perspectives of Death trait. So the trait description reads, someone in the household moved on to the great beyond, and now new reflections on life, death, and everything in between stir within them. These insights enhance the Sims something. Ooh, sounds intriguing. Madam Nautica, yeah, we did it before. It took 2.5 years. Oh yeah, like the 100 baby challenge like took so long, like way longer than I thought. But it actually didn't take it generationally as long as I like as many generations that I thought, because I hadn't even thought about the fact that when you're pregnant, time pauses, so like your sim lasts a lot longer because they're constantly pregnant. So they you can do it in a couple of generations. You can probably do it in one generation, to be fair, if you're really, really smart about it. I'm not necessarily smart about it, but anyway, you probably could, possibly, with like Father Winter or something like that. It's pretty cool. Thank you. I was so excited to finally get that aspiration done. Like, yeah, I'm so excited. We were working on it for so long. Like getting 300, because we were playing this rags to riches as well. So we went from 0 simoleons to 350,000 simoleons. So you can imagine it was definitely a huge challenge trying to get these guys up to having, a worthy house of the Mansion Baron. And this legacy challenge is all about sort of royalty and scandals and, yeah, all sorts of different kind of aspects of gameplay of the royalty and legacy pack. So it's very much leaning into different parts of that. So in this generation, we're keeping secrets and we're trying to hoard our wealth as well. So it's all about hoarding, which I think is pretty fun. You and Shelley keep on bumping into each other, Ben. It's funny. Sabrina, oh yeah, so the insights enhance the Sims' ability to manage grief, making them more resilient and likely to remain confident through difficult times. Additionally, it provides a boost to all Souls journey gains, inspiring the Sim to enrich their own journey with newfound clarity and purpose. That's all right, that is a long description of the trait. Wow. So it actually gives you quite a good bump for your whole household for like Souls journeys and that sort of thing. So that's really cool. I like that. Ooh. Yeah, that's an interesting one, isn't it? There you go. That'll help with things, I'm sure. Madam Nautica, my Sims have been aging up even while pregnant. Oh, that's a setting that you can do, right? In MCCC? Have I got that right? I use MCCC. Am I saying the right amount of C's? MCCC. I always lose track of the amount of C's I say. But I don't use it that much. And I was using it mainly for pregnancy settings with the 100 baby challenge, and I haven't really been using it a lot since then. So, yeah, I think from memory it has a setting for that, right? You don't have it set to that. I was wondering if it was an MCCC thing. Oh, is it a game setting? Because I'm sure you have like age up. I thought it was an MCC setting, to be honest. There is a way that you can turn it on and off, but I can't quite remember. No, it wouldn't be pack settings. Environment, no. Other, no. No, I'm sure there's like a way you can choose to have like pregnancy aging on or pregnancy aging off. I think it is MCC setting, but in general, if you are pregnant, you shouldn't be aging up while you're pregnant. In the general sort of sense of things, I think. Yeah, I think it might be an MCC thing. So if you look at your pregnancy settings, you might be able to, if you're worried about it, change the setting on it. Sabrina, everyone in the household gets the trait as well, not just one sim. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? You can turn it on and off through manage worlds. Can you? Is that how you do it? Let's go to manage worlds and see. I'm curious about this. Now we're getting distracted, but that's all right. I have to wait till tomorrow anyway to be able to do the enchanted mirror, so we're all good. So do you go up in? No, that's eco footprint. How do you do it in manage worlds? That's a kingdom manager. Manage households. Notification wall. Manage worlds. I'm not sure how to do that through there. Huh. Oh, I didn't see your streak. Sorry, Nasina. Hang on. Let me go back. I'm looking at one chat screen and I can't see like some of the stuff on the other chat screen. Nasina is currently. Oh my gosh! I want a little hype here. A little bit of hype, right? Nasina, my lovely mod Nasina, has been here for 60 streams in a row. 60 streams in a row Oh my gosh, Nasina, snaps to Nasina. That is absolutely amazing. I wasn't no selling that. That is incredible, Nasina. Thank you so much for being here for 60 streams. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, 60 streams. That is a wild, wild time. Oh, crazy. You are a wonderful supporter. So thank you. And am I not following you, Madam North? Follow you back. Absolutely appalling. Velvet. Get your act together. I was just listening to that music. Okay, I'm going to see whether or not we can get another secret from the Enchanted Mirror or not yet. Yes, investigate secrets. So who should we investigate secrets on? What about Celeste Cap? Let's see whether or not we can get a secret on her. We just need one secret. One secret. That's all we need. And then when we're done. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. I'm not quite sure exactly how to do it. But I know there's a way, and I know that I've seen it in terms of like the pregnancy on and off and the aging. I absolutely know I've seen it somewhere, but I don't know where I've seen it. No love, Sean. None at all. We'll show the love. We'll show the love. I'm gonna go cry now, Nasina. No, there's some purple app stuff that I don't see on my combined chat screen. So I've got like a combined chat screen, and yeah, some of the stuff doesn't pop up on it. So if I do miss something, please just let me know, because I'd hate to miss things. And it's like a 60 stream streak. Come on, that's a pretty big thing. Are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get it? Damn it! Ah. Okay, we missed out on that again. Ah. Boy, oh boy, come on. I would love to I just need one more secret, but the mirror is not playing ball with me. The mirror's just like, nah, you sure aren't. So we might leave our lovely Quentin for the moment and just switch over to Katana. So Katana's going to be our sim that is going to be taking over for the Blade Master generation. So let's have a wee look at her skills and what she's up to. Oh, I needed to finish her aspiration actually. So I'm going to get her to take a bubble bath and see if we can get her playful, and then we can play on a jungle gym while they're playful. Oh no, Cassandra's burned out. Oh well, that's all right. That's fine. She can have a break. Everybody get out of my lovely bathroom. Thanks very much. I need to have a bubble bath. Bubbles. Sabrina, maybe I don't know for sure. It's definitely, there's a way to change it, right? Like pregnancy, aging on and off. But yeah, blowed if I know. I know there's a way, but do I remember? No. Then it's because we both know who's cool and who's not. Christina, try Cordelia. She always has one for me. Yeah, I might try her next and see what's happening. Oh no! They've merged. My butler and Cassandra have merged into one. Oh dear. They're merged. Madam Nordica, nope, I have aging during pregnancy disabled, but they do it anyway. Oh! Interesting. So I'm wondering if you've got like some sort of glitchy or something going on, because they definitely should not be aging up during pregnancy, because that's going to mean obviously you're going to be going through a lot more gens of mamas. Oik. Yikes. Well, that's no good. How interesting. Maybe there's a conflict there or something causing it. Interesting, isn't it? Nasina, I had the same issues with hacking for them. So hard to find some. Yeah, sometimes it is. And maybe I need to get out. Oh man, she's not playful enough. What else? What else is the problem? Okay, so she's actually really good. I just need to not be energized. How long have I got on the energy? Okay, maybe I've got like about half an hour, I think, of, let's have another bubble bath. Or just do 2 double baths. I mean, that's fantastic. And sure, you can be a love bug, Cassandra. Why not? Well, although that's probably not a good match for Quentin, because Quentin's not like a romantic sim at all, so that's probably not going to be a good thing. Just makes the challenge harder. It does, because then, you kind of have to skill up each of your generations and everything like that, right? So, you just have to basically go back to square one in a way with like your parenting skill and everything like that, and it's just like, yeah, that's a little frustrating. I forgot about Harvest Fest, whoopsies. And thank you, Havoc, Moisten Throat, and Save It Dummy. Thank you very much, my love. Also, how are you today? Welcome in. How is your Monday going? I know it's Monday for most of you guys. I've already done my Monday. Monday's been and gone for me, so I'm now well onto my Tuesday. And getting on with that. Monday's boom, done. Now, we're all playful, so now we can go and play on our jungle gym and see if we can get our rambunctious scamp aspiration finished, because we want to have like that little boost for that, because we're going to be doing like sword fighting and fitnessy type stuff in the next gen. So I feel like, you know, the rambunctious scamp aspiration is going to be helpful for that. I think that's going to be good. And Nixie, welcome on in. Hi, how are you? Come on in. Come on in, it's fun inside. Do I have any monkey bars? Ooh, I don't have any monkey bars. We need some monkey bars, my fine friends. Nixie, how are you this morning, my lovely? Are you good? Lovely jubbly? Lovely jubbly, I hope so. Okay, let's get ourselves some monkey bars. Got a nice play area here. I'm looking forward to redoing this house properly one of these days, but anyway. Play, play, play. Let's get across the monkey bars 3 times and earn a high score on the typing game. I actually really like this aspiration for kids. I find it not that challenging, and I enjoy that. It's like it's a fairly easy one, so I enjoy it. It's like, yeah, easy. Have it. You're good. You're just building a castle. Just building a castle. Yeah. Just casually building a castle. It's fine. Oh, I can finish playing on the jungle gym now. What kind of castle? What's it for? How big is it? What style? Tell me more about this castle that you're building. Castles are difficult. Mostly because they're really generally quite big and they take quite a lot of effort to decorate them. I've still got a castle that I have not finished. And, yeah, shame on me. Shame on me. I did build a castle once and I've done the exterior, although it needs a whole, like, redo. It's so old now, it's just like completely worthless and I would need to redo it completely. But anyway, that's what it is. Okay, let's try and earn a high score on the typing game. And Quentin is, I believe, back from work. I'll let him have something to eat and then we'll see whether or not we can do another secret on the mirror. We need a secret from the mirror. Get it, whisper it in my ear, Mr. Mirror. You're a good laugh? Excellent. Excellent. Have you been up to anything exciting this evening? Evening times? Oh my gosh. You know what I'm not looking forward to, by the way, is I am not looking forward to the fact that it's daylight savings here in New Zealand on Sunday. And it's just going to completely bollocks up all the times out there in the world. Oh, you know what? I don't even know Cordelia. Okay. Who else do I know that's really good? Oh, what about Jack Scandal? What about my dad? Can I get a secret on my dad, please? Yeah, so like, you know, just like daylight savings, and it throws you out like your body clock and everything for a while. So yeah, I am not looking forward to that happening, because, you know, it puts streaming times out, and yeah, it just puts your body clock out, and then you don't sleep so well for a while, and it's just like, daylight savings, you suck. As you do. Messina, I built 2 and both of them took way too long. Oh my gosh. Messina, did you pin that by accident? Oh my gosh, we got a scandal! Oh yes, finally. It would appear that Jack's scandal may be hiding a scandal. Tired of seeing all these loved up couples, Jack's forged a breakup letter to tear them apart. I believe it. Yes. Alright, we got our last secret. Now we need to, I'm going to head back home. And we'll see if Jack will come over, our daddy Jack, and we'll tell him that we're going to keep his secret. We're going to go whisper in his ear that we'll keep his secret for him. Shh, Daddy, we're going to keep your secret. Well, that sounded a little bit more hornier than I thought. If I can work out how to unpin it, here we go. I did it. Here we go. I did it for you. I worked it out. Havoc, I'm redoing the Durong Castle for my own sim I made named Cleopatra. She's an artistic sim who is taking the throne as an unmarried queen. She's going to marry and find a king, but not until she masters some skills and becomes queen herself. Ah, I love the story there. That's really cool. Is your Cleopatra up on the gallery? Is she like a gallery lady? Because I'd love to see her. You do some amazing sims. I think anybody that can do some really good sims is amazing to me, though, because I'm okay at CAS, but I'm not, like, you know, brilliant at CAS. So I'm always in awe of people that manage that. Okay, I'll just switch that to that. He can go with that. Now, I need to call over Daddy-O. Daddy-O! We don't get along with our dad, but... Oh no, can I not just call him over? Alright, we're going to go over to Dad's house. Because I need to keep his secret. And then we are absolutely finished with this... What am I doing? With this generation. Which I'm excited about. Porters. Boom, done. Yeah, what style of castle are you doing for the Durong Castle? I did a giant modern palace for them. That was my first build that I did in with the Royalty and Legacy pack, and I did it Royalty and Legacy and base game only, which was definitely not the easiest thing for a giant freaking palace, but you know, managed it okay. Thank you. It's harder on mobile. Yeah, I know. It's just like mobile management with or management, you know, modding on the purple app is definitely difficult. Havoc, she's not. She's for my forever will, but I will send you some pics. Yes, please. Please send me some lovely pictures. Now, I'm going to knock on the door. Let's see if Jack's home. And who's this? Tristan Landgrab. Is this one of my half-brothers? He looks just like me. Oh my gosh. Wow. He's one of my half-brothers. They look so alike. That's crazy. Now, Jack. I think Jack might be over here haunting this. Let's see. Look at all our half-siblings. We had so many half-siblings because of the first generation. Okay, we're going to chat to Dad. Daddy-O. Hi, Dad. Now, do we... How do we keep a secret? Friendly. Gossip. Expose Jack's scandal. No, that's not what we want to do. I can never remember how to keep the secret. Every time I do this, I forget. These guys all look alike. Like, look at them. They're all like a whole household of blondies, thanks to Mama Landgrab. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Affection? No. Complaints, compliments? No. It's not under gossip. No. Deep thoughts? Aha! Promise to keep secret. Nasty little letters. Daddy-O, I'm going to keep your secret. Shh. It's just between us, Dad. Nasina, yes, so much respect for our case simmers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's you know, there's always such a big difference between when I like make a sim and then I look at something that's you know, a really good cast creator has made and I'm just like, like, it looks okay, but no, don't go to work. Don't go to work. No, 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 get back here. Oh, who died? Oh, that's Nancy. That's Nancy. Oh, I'm gonna put that in my thing. Oh man, he went to work. Did he go to work? No, he didn't. Okay, phew. Get back here and use the toilet, and we need to promise to keep a secret. Thank you very much. You can go to work straight after that. Work obsessed man. So it's under friendly, deep thoughts, promise to keep secret, nasty little letters. There we go. Oh, I love that generation one. That was so fun. Skeevy old Jack. Oh, that was a great generation. 10 kids with an elder, man. Not easy. Don't worry. I promise to keep this quiet for you. My lips are sealed. Yay! Okay, now you can go to work. Now you can go to work. Off you go. We've kept the secret. And you know what that means? That means, officially, we are done with this generation because we've done our 3 secrets from the mirror and we've promised to keep 5 secrets. We have sold collectibles at the community market. We've gained an alliance with another dynasty. We've only had 1 child and we married not for love but for greater power with an ally. We never cheated. We maxed the business career and we completed the mansion baron aspiration. So officially done is the hoarder generation. Woohoo! So yay! Which means we are then moving on to the Blade Master generation. Shelley, I bow down to you builders. I'm not worthy. Havoc, I'm trying my best to build the castle centered around her, but also trying to match the surrounding area. That's cool. That sounds nice. It's actually quite a beautiful area as well down in that section of the world. So, yeah, lovely building down there. Nasina, it was definitely not easy. I had a woohoo train to get my last few. I know, right? Like 10 sims with an elder. I lucked out as well with that because it was just like, oh my gosh, so much to do there. Like, yeah, yeah. It was like, I think it was like at the time crunch of it, because like the elders only got a certain amount of time before they pass away. But yeah, you're just like, oh my god, I need to do it in time, and it's like panicking a little bit and just like, gotta woohoo relationships. And then you find people that don't want to, that can't have babies, or don't want to have babies with you, or just not attracted to you, or whatever. And it's like, grr, I wasted all that time on you. It's fun. Thank you, Shelley. I'm very excited to move on to that, and we'll read about that generation now, I think. So the Blade Master generation, Generation 3. Your parents were so boring, a pair of yawns. You don't want to be anything like either of them, but more like your grandparent. They knew what it was to live. You're young, reckless, light-fingered, and prepared to back it up with some serious skills. So our colour theme for this generation will be grey. Our traits are hot-headed, kleptomaniac, and active. Our aspiration, we don't have any for this generation. And our career, we don't have any for this generation. We're going to make our money from stealing. So when we hit being a teen, we're going to move out, because we do rags to riches. We're going to move out, and then when we have like a little bit of a house, we'll move back into our, our dynastic home at some point. But anyway, we're going to move out, do rags to riches. And for this generation, we need to reach a minimum of level 5 swordsmanship. We've got to complete the sword collection, win the Grand Sword Tournament, and you discover early woohooing is the ultimate thrill. You have a minimum of 4 children before you become an adult, and a minimum of 1 child must live with you as your heir. Your spouse will be in the noble career. They will help you complete the sword collection, and the heir must max the swordsmanship skill before they take over as the next generation founder. So we have got quite a lot to do. Oh, and it's the boss's birthday. Quentin wants to get his boss a birthday present, but can't leave work to buy it. How should he go about it? Order online, obviously. Quentin knows his boss loves to eat at fancy restaurants, so he quickly orders a gift certificate to his favourite seafood cafe, the Tuna Tortuga. Without wasting time, Quentin solves the birthday conundrum and finishes work on time. Yay! Good job. Oh, boy. So, what do we need to do? I feel like, how old is our current girly? So, Katana is our current heir, and she's got 6 days left as a child. I want to finish her aspiration here, because that's going to give us, like, some little perks. And what else do we want to do with her as a child? Anything else that might be helpful skill-wise? Let's get her skills finished. She's got almost finished her skills. And kids can't do sword fighting, right? No, they can't. I was kind of hoping they could, but no. Listen, and my last 3 babies were born after he died. Yeah, I had the same, but my son, he was an elder, but he didn't die of old age. He died of something else, wasn't it? It was like he died of laughter or something. So, that was unexpected. So, yeah, I fortunately had enough kids, or enough people impregnated, that I got my kid count. But yeah, my daddy-o managed to die before he died of old age, and I'm just like, how did that even happen? Crazy. Oh, a secret arrangement. Cassandra is in the middle of creating a flower arrangement when the telephone rings. Turns out it's a wedding planner. Nothing out of the ordinary in this line of work. That is, until they mention that they need Cassandra to sign a non-disclosure agreement before they can continue the conversation. It isn't every day that a mysterious contract comes along when you're working as a florist, but can Cassandra trust herself to keep her mouth shut? Sign the NDA, Cassandra will gain fame and money. Hang up the phone. Well, I don't know. There's no loss to that, is there? Cassandra's new reality. With the NDA signed, the wedding planner provided Cassandra with the full details. A celebrity actor is getting married, and of course his upcoming wedding is the talk of the town. They're even creating a reality TV show documenting his whirlwind romance. In fact, there's a TV crew outside Cassandra's shop ready to film right now. On today's episode, the actor will stage a fight with his engaged partner after accusing her of flirting with Cassandra while they pick out floral arrangements for their wedding. Ooh, sounds dramatic and juicy. Love that. Juicy. Sabrina, one other thing about the perspectives on death trait. When the sim moves on, they leave their plum bob behind. It's almost like a collection, since there's one for each occult and a different one if the sim has the burning soul trait. I don't understand. What do you mean they leave their plum bob behind? Oh, how? I'm so confused. How do they leave their plum bob behind? Because I know what you're talking about, like, when ghosts die, right? Ghosts have that little floating death thing inside them. Is that kind of what you mean? But how do they leave that behind? Is it like just like floats in the air, or yeah? What do you do that? How do you do that? What's up with that? Tell me more. Shelley, got to head off the evening. Time to think about dinner. Have a great rest of your stream. Thank you for being here, Shelley. I'll catch you next time around. Appreciate you and enjoy your dinner, whatever it is. I bet it's going to be yummy. I'm having a chicken tray bake for dinner tonight. So it's like all these roast veggies. It's like a Jamie Oliver recipe, and yeah, also very yummy. Hug the white rabbit, play with the white rabbit, and there is a dollhouse around here. We can play with that because I'm just going to try and get my creativity skill up to level 10 and my social skill up to level 10. And I also need to complete this aspiration, and then I'm thinking we might age up, so we'll throw a little birthday party for our lovely Katana, and then we'll head into teenage territory, which means we can do a handover. Quentin brought home 5,984 simoleons today. Quentin is like earning serious cash. Serious cash. Making it money. The center. So I turned him into a playable ghost, kept getting messages to be careful doing stuff like the death warning. Can ghosts die? I legitimately never play with ghosts. I don't play with them very often either, but I don't think they can die. Like, I think that's kind of, yeah, that's kind of that. I don't know. I don't play with them enough, but I'm pretty sure, like, you can move them on, I think, to the next plane, which I think is what the Great Beyond, which is what I think Sabrina was talking about. Like, you can move them on. But from what I understand, like, they can't die via the normal death means, right? So, yeah, I'm not sure what the death warning's about. But I don't play them enough either. So that's why I've sort of, like, had a couple of Sims, I think, lately that I've had to play ghosts. Like, in the Very Veggie Challenge, in the Cauliflower Generation, you actually have to play with the ghost and complete the ghost soul journey. And that was a lot of fun because I hadn't ever done that. And yeah, I don't play with ghosts nearly enough. And I don't know enough about them. So yeah, big gaps in my knowledge there as well. Nora Goth would like to come over and hang out. Is that okay? Sure, as long as she goes home again. Nora tends to, yeah, hang about and yeah, stick around for way too long. So I'm just going to give Katana a little bit of a rest, and then we're going to get on to our typing challenge and see if we can get a high score in that, which will be great, and then we can work on our other skills. Okay, upsy daisies. Sabrina, when you do the interaction to move on to the Great Beyond, the plum bob is left behind as an object on the floor. I'll post a pic of Tawny in Discord. Yes, please. Please do. I'd like to see it. I'm very curious about these things because I haven't done them before. There's so much of this game I haven't done. It's crazy. I've been playing it for years and I still haven't done everything. It's just like wild to think that, right? You've been playing a game for years and you still have not done everything in it. It's just wild to think. And, you know, I realize people complain about the cost of the Sims and, you know, spending $1,500 bucks on a game. But you know what? Value for money for me. From my perspective, value for money, because I've spent over 5,000 hours on it and I still am entertained by it. I'm still playing it and there's still so much that I haven't like done in it. So I just figure value for money for me. And Mama Sim Streamer has redeemed kitty treat. Thank you very much. I will give my kitties their kitty treats when they turn up. They're around the house somewhere. But I'll give them some kitty treats. And thank you for sponsoring my kitties in today's quest to become the most catnip kitties in all of the world. So they'll get these delicious little pillowy treats and they'll crunch them and they'll be full of catnip and deliciousness and I'll be like, meow, and they'll be so delighted. So thank you very much for sponsoring the kitties in their quest for catnip glory today. Much appreciated. Meow. Oh, they'll love it. Thank you very much. They love themselves a delicious, delicious catnip treat. They're kind of obsessed with them. It's a little disturbing. Messina, how wait, really? It is? I have no idea either. No, it's so weird. Like, yeah, the whole ghosty thing is very foreign to me because I just haven't done it enough. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm supposed to be doing play. No, I'm supposed to be doing something else. Play game. Play keep. No, earn. High store. So click on up here to select play keyboard commander. Okay. I'm 100% doing the wrong thing. Oh my gosh, Velvet. Pay attention. Sabrina, I posted that in the object's description too. Thank you very much. I'll have a look at that. I've got Discord open. I'll have a look now. Here we go. show you guys. So this is the plum bob here. So this is what you get from the, what is it? You move on the Great Beyond. So this is the plum bob is left behind from the ghost. That's pretty cool. And then that's the description there. So it's a mysterious object. Where did it come from? And why does it feel so oddly familiar? It's as if a part of something or someone has been left behind, though you can't quite place it. Maybe it's better not to ask too many questions. Some mysteries are best left unsolved. I have never, ever, ever, ever seen that in the game. Ever, ever, ever. Oh, man. I kind of want to do that now. Next time I have someone die in the game. So how do you move them onto the Great Beyond? Do you have to go through, like, if you're going to move a ghost, like, say, onto the Great Beyond, do you have to go through, like, the ghost soul journey? And then once they've done the soul's journey, do you then move them onto the Great Beyond? And then does it, like, leave the plum bob behind? Like, what's the process for actually getting to the point where you have, yeah, that on? Because I don't think... Because I know you can sort of mourn, you can read the epitaph, you can, like, do the sugar skull offering and that sort of thing on the graves. So I'm assuming that's, like, linked in with, like, the soul's journey thing. Click on the tomb, and it's an option. Oh, is it? Oh, if you're a ghost. Oh, we did it! We did it, we did it. Okay, we've got our rambunctious scamp aspiration. Hooray! Okay, that is awesome. I love that. Oh. That aspiration is actually a real pain to get through. The cool kid on the block one that we got with Adventure Awaits, I find that one a little tricky to get through because the rock, paper, scissors one is, you know, kind of quite challenging. Right, we need a bite to eat and then we're off to bed. And we are going to have a party. What day is it? It's Saturday. Oh, perfect. It's the weekend. So we can have a little party. We can age up and then we can leave home. Ooh, back to the rags. We've been living in riches for so long. We will move back here. But he wants to get away. Well, she wants to get away from her parents and, you know, do her own thing for a while. So we're gonna let her do that as a teenager, move out for a while, and then she can move back to the family home at some point. Probably, you know what? I think I'll move the Sims back into the family home when they have finished their generation. I think I'll do it that way. I think that's probably a good way to do it, eh? Like once they're finished, then they can move back to their family dynasty home, and then you just move on to the next gen. Yeah, that's a good way to go about it. I like that idea. Havoc, I sent you a pic of Cleopatra and of me being attacked by Agnes. Oh my gosh, Agnes and her handbag, like she just like whacks you, eh? I had it one time where I was, oh, what was I doing? I was trying to romance Judith Ward, and I was at a venue, and Agnes was there, and every time I was like trying to romance Judith Ward, Agnes would come up and just like start whacking me wildly with her handbag, and it would just like happen over and over and over again. I'm just like, oh my god, she was just like wild. Oh, she's so pretty. Look at Havoc's Cleopatra. Oh, she's gorgeous. I love the freckles and the purple eyes. Oh my gosh. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? I love the hair choice there as well. It works so perfectly with the necklace. Ah, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So Cleopatra Durong, she's a shy and romantically reserved woman. Cleopatra was destined for greatness. Excelling all through school, Cleopatra was even gifted in many artistic skills. When it was time for her to take the throne, Cleopatra changed the laws around her, taking the crown for herself without a king. She's perfectly fine with sharing her throne and does want to find a man and call her king. But first, Cleopatra wants to master her skills as well as establish herself as a queen. That's awesome. And this is... I'll try and move it across. Oh, my screen was not cooperating. There we go. And that's being attacked by Agnes. I love it. Oh, she is vicious with that old handbag, right? Oh my gosh. Who here has been attacked by lovely, lovely Agnes at some point in their Sims career? Because, yeah, Agnes is a wild time, man. She is a wild time. I'm going to get... Cassandra's a really good cook, so I'm going to get her to cook a cake. Our butler should do the cleaning out of things. So let's cook ourselves a lovely cake. So what's our generational colour? It's grey, isn't it? Coconut cake. It's not quite grey, but yeah, close enough. Click on the tomb. Yeah, as a ghost. Okay, that makes sense. Sabrina, you can do it after the no regrets stage of the soul's journey. If you die once you've completed that stage, you click on the urn or tombstone, the option will appear. Okay, cool. Interesting. I want to try that one time because that seems cool. Havoc, I didn't understand why she was being mean or she was even, and both Little Red and G Lovely were like, you have to get hit by her now. And I was like laughing so hard. It's now a personal side quest for me that all my Sims must get hit by her. Probably not going to be that hard either because she really loves to wield that handbag around and be like, whack, whack, whack. She gets really riled up as well and just like keeps going and going and going when you catch her like out and about. It's just so funny. Gotta appreciate that. Sabrina, if you wait until you complete the unfinished business, you get a different plum bob. It's pearly looking. Wow, that's so cool. I love that there's so many things that just pop up and you're like, what? How is that a thing? But yeah, I would love to experience like the whole plum bob thing at some point. Now let's throw ourselves a birthday party for our sim. If I clicked on the right thing, that would be very helpful. Plan a social event. Here we go. Birthday party time. You know what I don't like about throwing birthday parties in this game? Is that like there's some stupid options always come up and I can never complete the birthday party. Like it's always have 3 Sims become playful at the same time. That one I can never do, and like then you've only got a certain limited amount of options that come up, and it's just kind of like, oh man, kind of sucks a little bit. Anyway, that's my birthday problems that I have. Let's see who we're going to invite. So many goths and so many land grabs. There we go. That's a great mix of people, and we're going to have a caterer, and we can have a mixologist. And do we have a piano? I can buy a piano. I don't think I have a piano. Do I? I don't think I do. Let's put in a lovely piano. I should have bought one of those for our house when I was looking for something to price up the house a little bit. There we go. Yeah, hey, we should have everything. Oh, isn't she cute in a little party dress? Now, Katana, time to get up out of bed, my dear. And we're going to blow out our cake and we're going to give you a little makeover. It's going to be sweet. A little grey makeover at that. Okay, and we're going to try and get a gold for our birthday party. I don't know how it would go. I've tried to get gold with I mean, sometimes birthday parties it's easy to get gold and then sometimes it's not easy to get gold. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Sabrina, Life and Death really was a top tier pack. Oh my god, their relationship is so in need and help. Is this Cassandra and Quentin? Is that the relationship you're talking about? What's their relationship like? Yeah. It's not good. But they didn't marry for love, they married for the alliance. So it kind of makes sense for their generation that they are more into you know, just doing what's best for the dynasty than they are for, you know, a romantic sort of aspect of their relationship. Come on, come blow out the birthday cake. Party. Candles. That's the word I'm going for. Candles. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Katana. Happy birthday to you. Now what are the traits that we need? That was on the birthday song. Hot-headed, kleptomaniac, and active. I want to try and get kleptomaniac if we can. Klepto. Oh, you know what? I discovered something really cool yesterday when I was doing something else in terms of like stealing stuff. And I'm going to activate it with Katana in this generation because I think that'll be fun. Oh, I didn't have an aspiration for this generation, so I can do whatever I like. Which is cool. You know what I might do? The sticky fingers aspiration. I think that'll be fun. Hello. Ooh, that's an outfit. I like it. Something different. Yeah. So I'm really excited to actually get on to the next gen. I always hyped up for when we get to a new generation with a legacy challenge because yeah, you get to do all the new things. You get to start again in essence. Oh my gosh. She's an interesting looking kid, isn't she? I wish I let myself, you know, be able to mold their faces and stuff, but I don't let myself do that, so I kind of have to stick with the faces I've got. I need someone really beautiful for the next generation's parent because I need to fix this face thing going on a little bit. Where does this bow come from? Is that like a hat? I've never used this bow. Huh. Interesting. I've never used it. Cassie expert over here. I've never used that one. Oh boy. Her eyebrows are kind of weird. Her nose is kind of funky. I don't know. She's got a funny face. She's got a funny face. Let's see if we can bring out the best attributes that we can with her. Let's see. What kind of face shall she have? I'm thinking maybe she might suit... I don't know. I actually think she doesn't suit a fringe. I think no fringe might be the way to go with her. Oh, I hate her eyebrows. I hate the way that they're positioned. Or maybe I do want a fringe. We could hide her eyebrows. She's going to be quite sporty. So for this generation, it's the Blade Master generation. So she's going to be doing like a lot of sorting and fitnessy type stuff. So I think maybe we need to focus on her having like a real kind of like fitness athletic style look, because she's going to want to pull out a sword and, you know, fight all the time. So maybe that's the vibe we want to go for. Actually, I might go for that and just like try and hide that as much as possible behind her eyebrows. Should I change her hair color to grey though? Like, let's go grey in her hair. I think I might do grey for her hair, just for funsy. She definitely has the goth nose. Yeah, she does, doesn't she? You can sort of see, like, this is she's basically a mix of Landgrab and goth. And I've got to say that this is not the best mix. And who did she get the evil eyebrows from? I don't know. I don't know, because neither of the parents have those eyebrows, I don't think. So, yeah, it's kind of curious. But I think we'll go with grey hair. Oh, this is her party outfit. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Get on every day, Velvet, and there we go. So, let's see. We are going silver and grey, I think, for her makeup. Nose ring. Nah. Yeah, let's go for that. And some piercings, some other piercings. Nose one. No. There we go. I think she's, you know, she's a little bit more rebellious. So I'm thinking, that's why I'm thinking sort of piercings and that sort of thing. Because she's got that rebellious kind of thing. And I don't want to go anything too, you know, ultra feminine-ish. Like, kind of feminine, but not really. Like, kind of tomboyish, but like, you know, a little bit of feminine in there. Because I feel like she is a little bit tomboyish. She's going to be about stealing and fitness and mischief. And, you know, she's going to be a little bit, yeah, rambunctious, I guess is the best way to put that. Sabrina, I'll be having birthday cake today too. My kiddo turned 16. No way! Oh, happy birthday to your kiddo. That's really cool. Such a big age. Sweet 16. That's awesome. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to kiddo. Happy birthday to kiddo. Happy birthday, kiddo. Happy birthday to kiddo. There you go. A birthday song. Yeah, I feel like wide. Yeah, she's looking better with makeup, isn't she? They always look better with a bit of makeup on. I mean, she's a little bit girly, so I think we can get away with a bit of makeup, but nothing too extravagant. She has got nice lips at least, so that's nice. And maybe just like a light gloss. There we go. I think it's better. And face paint, of course. There we are. Well, she's not looking too bad now, is she? I mean, those eyebrows are hideous, but anyway. She's looking better. She's looking better. A little girly, but we'll have her in like little sporty outfits and stuff. She's going to be a little sporty girl. And we are definitely going grey, because that's the colour for our generation, not green velvet, grey. There we are. Sportsies. All about, like, she's getting into places, she's sneaking into places, she's stealing the things. You know, she's doing all that stuff. So I feel like she's got to be ready for action. That's the kind of sim that she is. She's ready for action. She doesn't want to have, like, the big flowing dresses or anything like that. That's really not going to be her vibe. Something that is sleek and easy and not going to get caught on things. You know, when she's sneaking into places. That sort of vibe. Actually, camo's kind of accurate. Camo's actually good because she's like, you know, trying to blend in a little bit. I feel like grey's really good for that generation. And she's always going to be wearing sneakers because she's always sneaking. Is that the stupidest joke ever? She wears sneakers because she's always sneaking. Oh, I'm sorry. I do apologize. I have that style of sense of humor. Absolutely appalling. Absolutely appalling. Okay, there we go. And I'll give her some fingernails. She's the short and stubby type, like kind of half chipped off. That's her vibe, I think, with her fingernails. And rings. Here we go. And maybe a bracelet. Oh, a watch so she can keep time things. I feel like a watch that she can time things with is a good idea for her. You know, got to, you know, time the movements of the guards and that sort of thing. I kind of want to watch on the other hand. Watch on the other hand, yeah. I wish you could choose, like, to put things left and right. You know, just choose which ones they go on. Is that a watch? No. That is not a watch. There we go. There's a watch. That one. That one, no. Oh. Okay. Well, there is a giant lack of watches that I like for that hand, but I want it to be on that hand. Okay, it's that one. That one it is. I think I want to change those shorts, though. It's better. Oh, no. I don't want to put those on every outfit. Oh, well. That's fine. I can fix that. Eyelashes fix a lot of things, right? I feel like eyelashes do help. Eyelashes and a bit of slap on a bit of makeup and, like, suddenly you're a lot better looking. It's fantastic. I don't think we want to wear that. Maybe we can have, like, a little sleek back updo. Oh, you know what? I want to do the one from Royalty and Legacy. I love that one. It's just like, oh, so sleek and beautiful. Classic looking even. If I can find it. Takes me about an hour to find anything. It's this one. This one, it's just so pretty and smooth and lovely. And did I not do the earrings? I'll do those ones. She's basically kind of going in undercover when she's like doing the formal stuff because she's going into the fancy parties so she can look around and steal stuff. I feel like that's kind of her vibe, right? There we go. And I definitely want like a pantsuit or something like that. I feel like that's going to suit her. Sabrina, if anyone needs an eyelash pack to the marketplace, if anyone ever adds an eyelash pack to the market cave, I might cave. Hang on. If anyone ever adds an eyelash pack to the marketplace, I might cave. Right. Yes. I think I'm kind of the same in the sense that I've got to be really tempted. I'm going to buy like all the official Sims stuff for sure. That's always in the thing, but I don't know. Like I like all of the CC that's in there. I think it's gorgeous. I think some of the pricing is off with some of them, but that one there. But you know, I think it's fabulous stuff and it's gorgeous, and the creators are doing a really good job with it. But I've got to have a reason to want to use that, and I haven't quite got a reason to use CC as yet. So I'm like, I don't know. That's perfect for her, I think. I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm just sitting on it. I'm not saying I won't use it, but I'm also saying at this point I don't know if I have got a reason to use it at this point. So I'll just kind of have to see how it goes. That's really how it's kind of shaken up for the moment. Okay, and we're gonna have a watch. There we are. Love it. So, oh, Lexus, hello. How are you? Good morning. Hey, quick question. Anyone else on console not able to put shells down without it saying need to update the game because the shell is from an updated Sims? Oh. Ooh. I'll ask around on that one, Lexus. I will, yeah, see if anybody else is having that problem on console. But I feel like that's probably going to be the case until you guys update with the marketplace. I think that might be, unfortunately, just the current problem with between the two, the two types of like PC and console, is that the console players are going to not be able to have anything that's up to date, I guess. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Actually, we might take the rings off for athletic wear. Sabrina, current simoleon count in my household, 752,510. Whoa. Oh man, she doesn't have any boobies. Oh, hardly any. That's a lot of money. Lexus, I'm trying to put Kiwi's shell down, but it won't let me. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, I think that's going to be anything that was sort of made after a certain point after the update. It's going to be problematic for console simmers until you guys upgrade or update, so... when are you guys supposed to be getting, when is the update for console? That's coming up, excuse me, it was supposed to be within about a month, right? April. So hopefully you'll have time to get, your stuff done and bits and pieces. But yeah, that's not so good, because you're not going to be able to take part in the latest, there we go, that's the one, latest shell challenges and stuff until you hit the update, right? Okay. Sucks. That's it. Sort of a little bit more sleek and tighter fitting, I think. And you know what? I actually don't mind the gloves. I don't mind the gloves at all. But maybe we could go like fingerless gloves like this. A little more sleek. And also, I'm not sure why she's only wearing the one earring, but we'll get rid of that. And we'll lighten up on the makeup as well. As much as I don't want to. We'll get rid of some of that stuff. Because I feel like for athletic wear, she's not going to have so much going on. But I'm going to leave her eyelashes on because I feel like she needs them. And plus, you don't remove your eyelashes with makeup, right? You keep your eyelashes. So I feel like that makes sense. Okay, now we're going to let her hair down for sleepwear. Lexus, I thought it was March, but that's crazy. No, because we got, the PC one was in March 17th. So I think the console was going to be about a month later. So it's going to be April before you get it. Which, yeah, is, I mean, obviously it's April tomorrow, but still, that's frustrating, having to wait, particularly if you obviously can't access things in the meantime. There we go. And what are we going to get rid of? The necklace and the piercings. There we go. Let's get rid of the stuff. Havoc. I have major FOMO, so I'll end up buying everything from the marketplace, but a lot of the items are much better in game than the pics they gave, which is unfortunate. The cosmic earrings won me big time. Ooh. I know, it's really hard because I feel like a little bit of that as well. Havoc, like, you just kind of, you want to have it all. You want to collect it all, but the reality is that that's going to be thousands of dollars. It's going to be but by the time, like, the expectation is there that you won't buy everything. It's going to be thousands upon thousands of dollars, I think, by the time we get through however long it's going to be left on, The Sims 4 and all of the additions that are going to be there for the gallery and stuff like that, for the marketplace. I just feel like, it's going to be a lot of content, and there's just going to be, at the end of the day, no way that financially I could ever keep up with the amount of releases. But it's hard because you want to collect it all. And I think that's been a big thing for us as simmers, is that we have been able to collect them all if we wanted to, because of all the official packs and stuff. But it's just, I feel like that's not going to be a reality going forward, just because of the way that, it's going to be so many releases and stuff on the marketplace. It's going to be so hard. It'll be nice to be able to. And if I win the lotto, then maybe that's going to be a thing that I'll be able to do. as it stands right now, it's just going to be official stuff. And then if there's a pack that I really, really, really must have from CC, then I'll probably get it. But because I build so much for the gallery, it just makes it so much more difficult to be able to, decide on whether or not I have CC, the marketplace packs, the maker packs, or what the case is, because, yeah, it's like having CC in the game. So, only certain people are going to have it, and then it just makes builds hard to download, and, all that sort of thing. So, not that they're easy to download at the moment anyway, just because of the fact that we have got searching by popular now instead of by new, and nobody sees anything anyways. So it's just kind of like, grr. Anyhow. Oh, that's not her at all. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But I absolutely get it. And I wish I could get everything from it. But realistically, I think it's going to get to the point where it's like, ain't no way you're going to be able to afford all the things, surely. Because it's going to get a lot of stuff, I think. A lot. By the time you add in like packs and packs and packs, and more people are going to be, joining the maker program as we move forward since it's launched, and that sort of thing. So I feel like, yeah, it's going to get harder to keep on top of it all. Sneakers, because we sneak everywhere, obviously. Party sneakers. Sabrina, my heir is already Dynasty heir since Gen 6 died, so do I need to age her up right now, or can I wait until she ages up naturally? I'm not ready to leave this house yet. Oh, I'd just wait then. I mean, you can play it however you like. So, yeah. Luna, do I do multi-streaming? Yes, I do. So, yeah, I'm streaming across 2 platforms today. So, I've got the purple app and the red app happening. So, you will hear me chitty-chatting away to different people as I go along. But, yes, multi-streaming. Lexus, it just says soon on EA, no date. Yeah, they haven't released an actual date for the update. I think they don't want to, obviously, lean into making a precise date choice until they've actually got everything finalized, is my guess. But yeah, it's very frustrating for console simmers, I think, that you can't grab some of the latest creations from the gallery at the moment, and that you have to wait for it. I like this outfit, but I don't like the color of it. Lost, welcome on in. How are you? Oh yeah, with the maker packs, it'd also be so much to scroll through in game. It would be such a wild amount of items. Like, imagine like you had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of maker packs. Keeping in mind, you've got to be able to store this on your hard drives as well if you're on PC. But yeah, it would take so long to die. I mean, it takes long enough at the moment to get through everything in the game anyway. Oh, see, I really love this outfit, but it's that grey colour is not quite right. I might go with that for her. We can go the stripe, like black and white equals grey, right? I try to get away with this outfit, but I don't like that grey's kind of. I'm just gonna live with it. Yeah, I would imagine, like, if you had to build or do CAS and you had like all of these maker packs, it would be such a long time just trying to find all the things and get it all in your work through it, and yeah, because it really does take a long time now, particularly if you're looking for something, to actually find stuff. So I can imagine it would only get longer if you're adding all the maker packs in as well. Havoc, the maker packs don't flag as CC. No, they don't. They're not considered actual custom content. They are flagged, like when you look at the gallery, right? There is, I think there was something on here that I saw for maker packs. Where did I see it? I think it was, there was, oh god, it's not gonna be it. Newest. So I think there's like something on here for, I don't know where it is, but it does say something about maker packs on here somewhere. Maybe it's further down here. Oh yeah, here. There's kits, free stuff. Sure, there was something about maker packs on the gallery. I know I saw it. So yeah, they don't count as CC. They count as as maker packs. But yeah, it's kind of like a a separate kind of thing. I don't know. I saw it somewhere. Maybe it's when you're uploading something. Maybe that's when it is. No, I don't know. Anyway, there was something about maker packs. But, yeah, they don't flag as CC because they're not CC. They're not technically custom content because they're, you know, they're actually officially part of the game. So it's a whole different thing, really, isn't it? A whole thing. Lexus, I don't think EA thought things through with us not being able to do shells and stuff because of the differences in update. Yeah, I don't think that they did either. I feel like they didn't consider the fact that there's going to be difficulty with you guys, you know, being able to download the current content and stuff like that, which is frustrating. Because it doesn't seem fair to not be able to participate in the things that you want to do, you know? Because, you know, shell challenges are a big thing that we do in our community as part of a community, you know, activity and that sort of thing. So when we take a whole portion of our, you know, of our community who are on console out of the equation, you know, it feels really unfair to them to not be able to take part as they want to. So, yeah, I feel like that kind of sucks a little bit. I might do a little down style, and the reason I kind of want to do that is I want to put a hat on, so I want like a little hairstyle, like, oh, maybe we'll do the plaits. A little plait down the back. So that would do the trick, and then we can have a nice hat on. So yeah, that's not so good, hey? Hopefully it won't be too long before they update, but they really haven't said anything about an official date at this point. That's kind of cool because like it's kind of got that you know 1920s kind of mobbish look to it, which I think works quite nicely. And let's go with some earrings. Ring-a-ding-a-ding, earrings. Get that on. But yeah, I still haven't quite settled on what I want to do about maker packs. It's kind of where I'm at the moment. Like I've got some moolah sitting there as part of the Sims Creator Program. We did get a little stipend to spend on the marketplace if we want to or not. We did obviously under absolutely zero obligation to do anything there if we don't want to. And yeah, so I've got some moolah sitting there, but at this point I'm just kind of saving it for when we get official kit releases. And for something where I just look at the CC pack and I just go, I have to have it. I have to have it. Like, I as I said, I really like what's there at the moment. Like, they're really nice, and I think they would be amazing to have in the game. But nothing's made me go, I have to have it. So at this point. So I'm just like, you know, I'm just going to sit on it for now. I can always go back and buy them if I feel like it. Ah, that's kind of perfect for her. There we go. And little sandals, I think. Flat sandals. Here we go. Okay, and then our last outfit, which is going to be cold weather. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Whoopsies. So yeah, sitting on it for now, and we'll see how it kind of goes. But I can imagine like having all these extra options as far as the you know, the maker packs and that go would just be so good for enhancing your game and being able to play and that sort of thing. But yeah, as I said, because a lot of what I do as far as my building and that sort of thing goes, it's all about uploading to the gallery. And one of the things I do consider when I upload to the gallery is accessibility for people that might want to upload them. And so I do a lot of more sort of limited pack builds these days. I do, you know, still do the odd one where I'll just use whatever, but a lot of the time I am doing limited packs. So, you know, I feel like just leaning into the maker packs is probably not going to work with what I do and how I sort of play the Sims and, you know, that sort of thing. So, I don't know. I don't know at this point. I'm not against using the marketplace, but I just haven't quite figured out how I want to use it. I think it's really where I'm at right now, and how it's kind of going to integrate with how I do things. But yeah, there's some amazing stuff in there, and look at this whole outfits that I've never used. Oh, love it. Me and Cass, hey? Oh, we can wear that outfit. That would be funny. Oh, that's kind of like criminal-ish. It's not really what I want for hot weather, but anyway, kind of cool. Tempted. Lexus, I think most people won't allow marketplace items in their shells. I would say that's probably going to be the case, because it's just too difficult, I think, at this point to say I'm going to have all of these marketplace packs. Like, there's absolutely no way I could personally have all the marketplace packs, so I'm going to have to say no marketplace, you know, items as well, just because I don't know, you know, because one person might have, you know, this maker pack, and one person might have this maker pack, and, you know, buy this and that and the next thing. But, you know, it's going to be really difficult for everybody to have, or to, for the creator. So, for example, for me, if I'm hosting a shell challenge, unless I've got every single maker pack, there's absolutely no way I could say, you know, maybe that. Yeah, use maker packs, because I would have to have them all to be able to tour it, and that's just going to be an impossibility. So, yeah, I think the general consensus will be just, unfortunately, no maker packs, because I can't afford to have all of them. And realistically, yeah, if I'm going to have maker packs, I'm going to have all of them, I think, would be the case if I was going to, you know, have them in shell tours. Okay, I think Katana, yes, is done. Katana is done. We've done pretty well with her. We've got a very nice makeover. So it does make it like a little bit trickier for community-based challenges and that sort of thing. You know, balancing if you can have the community, if the maker packs or not the maker packs, and you know, that sort of thing. But yeah, I think for me personally, if I'm going to be running a challenge, I'm just going to have to exclude them, just because it's just so difficult. Because there's so many options, and there's going to be more and more options as we go down the line, isn't there? And honestly, I love the fact that there's going to be so many options. I think that's really cool. I like that we have all of these options and that sort of thing. And then we have the possibility of being able to have all of these things that we've been looking, you know, or wanting in the game available to us, you know, that sort of thing. So I'm very excited about the fact that we've got so many options for everybody to choose from. And I don't think there's anything wrong with having options. And you've always got the choice whether or not you go with, you know, free CC from Patreon or whatever, wherever. Or if you get it via the marketplace and, you know, pay for it and have it officially in the game, have it all officially up to date, and, you know, that sort of thing. So we have the choice at the end of the day, don't we? Oh, we can purchase a sword, wooden sword. Yes. I think that's the thing, right? We can, you know, always make the choice ourselves, what we're going to do or not. But yeah, I'm currently sitting in a place where I haven't quite made a choice, but I think I know where I'm kind of going to go. But it's so early on in the marketplace. You know, we haven't even got it launched on console yet, so it's hard to say, you know, how it's all going to shake down. Come on, I want some mentoring from Dad. Dad, give me some mentoring. We've already got gold in the birthday cake. I love when you get gold in the birthday cake on the birthday parties from just blowing out the candle. I think that's great. What's happening here with the mentoring? I want Dad to mentor me in swordsmanship before I leave home. Dad, give me mentoring. Here we go. Come on, you two. There we go. Nice. Sabrina, did we finish the aspiration? Yes, we did. We are finished. We are now on generation 3. Blade Master generation, all done. We did our last secrets and we did our aspirations. So yeah, we're going to be moving out of home very shortly at the end of the party. And moving on with Gen 3, which I'm very, very excited about. And while the party's going on, I'm doing a bit of swordsmanship mentoring because that's just going to be helpful. Oh, the other thing is I really want to get started on the sword collection straight away, because the sword collection from when I played it in my royalty and what was that? Rags to Royalty challenge. It took forever. So yeah, I am probably going to be working on that for a while. So I want to get started on that, you know, pretty much straight away if I can. Also, we need to decide on a lot that we're going to live in. And hang on, I haven't looked at our dynasty for a while, so let's have a look at our dynasty. Okay. So Quinton, so we need to add her to as an heir because we don't have her as the heir at the moment. So Quinton, oh, we got Unity Crisis, great. Didn't even notice that. Select heir, so Katana will be our heir. Can we add any more members? Jack. Jack keeps on leaving, but I'm going to keep on adding Jack. And Katana has been declared the heir, which is great. Yeah, get in there. And she will take over as Dynasty head when she can, I think. And that's our birthday celebration over. Let's have ourselves a nice shower, and then we're going to move out. Isn't that nice? Going to leave Mum and Dad with the party cleanup. I think that's really kind of us. Thanks, guys. Can't we have a party and then... Okay, I might give her a sleep as well. And then we're going to start off on the best possible foot as we leave home. There we are. Have a nice sleepy sleep. And then we're going to leave our lovely Dynasty home behind. Leave Mum and Dad here. And then we'll be back when we are finished with our generation. So, what are we going to start with our gen? That's a great question. So, reach level 5 swordsmanship. Complete the sword collection. Win the Grand Sword tournament. Okay, so we need to have a minimum of 4 children. And our spouse will be in the noble career. And... okay, well, it's not too bad to go. I think the biggest thing with this is going to be completing that sword collection. I feel like that's going to be the hardest thing that we need to do. So I do want to kind of focus on that first. So we're going to choose somewhere that we can live. Actually, let's go into Manage Worlds and see what we've got in the way of lots, because I'm not too sure what we've got in the way of lots that are empty at this point. So we'll see how we kind of go on that one. Because I'm not sure. So this is where Jack's living. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, his house is too full at the moment, so I can't move them in here. This is empty. Okay, let's delete this. Let's delete this and go from there. So yeah, I think I'm going to be traveling around a bit and just trying to get as many swords as I can. I might do a bit of that off camera as well, because it's just really time consuming. Darting around and doing things. So yeah, that'll probably be one of those things that I will have to do a bit of off camera play. Okay, there we go. We've got a nice lot that we can move into. Hooray, hooray. We'll see how we kind of get on. So we're going to do sword fighting. Although I feel like VelvettB is going to be better for us. Actually, let's move these guys out. Oh, no, I don't want to visit. Can I move them out? Move out household. And I might move them into... oh, maybe I can live in the fisherman's hut. Actually, let's maybe do that. Let's move here. I think just doing the sword fighting, I feel like VelvettB is going to be better for us. Because I feel like it's easiest to get a lot more swords from the VelvettB kind of, you know, area. Like the sword chests, I think, pop up more in that area. So there we go. That's where we're going to move. A little starter lock down there. Perfect. Sabrina, I have my sim vacation on Darien all the time because our family home is in Willow Creek. Yeah, that would make doing the sword collection a lot harder, just because, you know, yeah, you definitely need to be on Darien to be able to finish that. So being in a different world to be able to do the challenge definitely makes it more challenging, I think. You'd have to vacation there. So did you put like a vacation home in on Darien to be able to do that? Because that seems like a smart decision if you had. Because you just have to spend so much time. But the chests only seem to pop up during the day. So yeah, you've sort of only got like a limited amount of time to try and get these chests through the day. So it's from about 10 a.m. to about 4 p.m., 5 p.m. that they're available, and then it's just kind of like, oh my god, there's no food in this house. There's a butler. Where's all the food? Ah, butler. Ooh, she's got decent cooking skill. Oh no, only level 1. It was just like a lot of recipes. Oh boy, but there is some that we can buy around the place as well. So the idea is I want to try and get some money happening so that she can go and buy herself like the swords that she can. And we'll start doing like the tournaments and stuff, and we can earn a little bit of money via tournaments. And if we're doing these sword collections, where on earth is she going? Oh, okay, she's cooking out here. Right. Fine then. Yeah, but we'll be able to sell, like if we're going around collecting all the chests and that sort of thing, we'll be able to sell, you know, the extra stuff from the chests that we don't end up, you know, needing to keep. I think, you know, we should be all right making a bit of money, and, you know, there's always some nice collectibles and stuff around the world. Okay, you are now officially Katana. About to split from the household and move on out. Hooray! Oh, Cassandra's been promoted to Anther Artist. Good on her. She's a good girl. Sabrina, I did put a vacation home down on an empty lot and I just hung out and did sword competitions. that makes sense. That makes sense. It kind of works in with that generation, doesn't it? Just getting in there and you just like do the sword competitions, earn a bit of cash, and search for the chests in between. You know, that does work out. All right, we are moving home, and I'm going to take 2,000 simoleons so we can afford to buy our lot. Yeah. You sold your extra swords at the marketplace, and did you sell them for like a 300% markup? Because that makes sense. Handy to be able to sell things for an extra markup there. Extra cash, extra cash. Did I tell you that I was doing quite a lot of... oh, yeah, you probably saw that last time we sold the Curious Pizza for Generation 2. Actually managed to do that, and I did like a bit off camera as well, just selling the Curious Pizza. That was a good little money maker, that one. Right, we officially now rags to riches, so we're going to take our money down to 0. Down to 0. Look for a frog. Now, the person that I marry in this generation does need to be in the doesn't need to be in the noble career, but will be part of the noble career to help me finish off doing all of the things. By all of the things, I mean getting all of the swords. Now, fortunately for me, I've done enough sword hunting over the times. Oh, look, there's a sword chest right there. That I do know where all the chests are, so that's a bonus. But they will probably be just about ready to disappear. It takes so long to be able to get here, but you know what? She's going to get her fitness up. I am a little bit worried about the fact that we are heading into autumn, so it does mean like some of the ones that are over, yeah, I was going to say over on the across the water means that she's going to get a little bit cold. So that's going to be a frustration. And we got a suspicious note. Ooh. We got the Verdemark Falcata. Oh, cool. Ahoy, matey. No need to worry. No one will find our loot. I made sure of that. I'm your master of booty disguises. Yay. Well, we actually just got a sword there, so that's quite handy. And 75 simoleons from that. So our sword collection is sitting at 2 at the moment, so that's not so bad. Anyway, we need to get back across the water. Actually, question, has anybody ever been attacked by a shark swimming in Ondarian? Because I know there is a shark around here. I've seen it. But in saying that, I have yet to actually... Like, I was swimming around and the shark didn't attack me. So I'm curious whether or not that shark actually attacks. I know the one in Solani does. So I know that's a thing. But it doesn't seem to be the case with the Ondarian one, or from what I can tell, anyway. Okay, so that will be the end of sword collections being out for today. But maybe we could do... Oh, 75 simoleons. Let's see whether or not we can... Hey, there's Dad. Hey, Dad. I'm going to console him about his death. I don't know who died, but we're going to console him. And see whether or not Dad can actually help us with some mentoring. Ah, Aloysio. Why can't I just ask my dad to help mentor me? Because he's disappeared. Okay. Where are we? All the way. Oh, okay. Hello. It's a royal welcome. Hello there. Friendly introduction. I'll introduce myself to everybody. And this is my, I think, Adelaide Scandal. Is she like an auntie or something? I think she might be an auntie. Oh my god, let's have a look at our family tree, because our family tree I think is going to be a wild time. How is she related to us? Adelaide. So she is our aunt. Okay. Because this is our family tree. Can we do... Oh my god, we can do full screen. Oh. Alright. There we are. Full screen. So look at this. So we have Prudence. Oh my god, are we related to the Crumplebottom somehow? Prudence and Simon Crumplebottom. Cornelia Goth. Agnes Crumplebottom. No way. We're related to Agnes Crumplebottom? I didn't... Oh, Agnes is like the parent of Mortimer Goth? I didn't know that. Did you guys know that? Hayley, how are you? Welcome on in. Good morning. Come on in. It's fun inside. Come on in. It's fun inside. Sabrina, that curious pizza is so good to sell. Yeah, I did really well out of that. Got thousands per sale. And Sabrina, you can get a boat or jet ski once you get the dollars. Oh yeah, true. Jet ski. That's a good idea. Thank you. Now you're thinking. Yeah, welcome in Hayley. How are you this morning? We're just moved on to Generation 3 of the Royal Scandal Legacy. So we have just switched over to playing with Katana Scandal, so for the Blade Master generation. And I was just having a look at our family tree. And isn't this crazy? I didn't know that Agnes was one of the parents of Mortimer. And obviously we are related to Mortimer and Bella through our mother, it's Cassandra. And look at all of these aunties and uncles. Oh my gosh, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 aunties and uncles. That's just crazy pants. And we've got our cousin Nicholas Zest. Johnny Zest is our uncle because obviously we're related to the Landgrabs. Oh my gosh. I didn't know about Agnes either. And isn't that wild? Cornelia Goff is Cornelia Goff and Agnes had a relationship. That's awesome. Anyway, yeah, how was your weekend? Did you do anything exciting with your weekend? I did not do anything overly exciting. What did I do with my weekend? Actually, I haven't even talked about that today, have I? We went to the library and returned some library books, and we went to the supermarket, got some food. Oh, speaking of food, I'll put that in my inventory. Thank you very much. What did I get? I got, some baked Alaska. Very nice. I need to go to the bathroom. I think there's a toilet over here somewhere, isn't there? Yes. Brilliant. There's a toilet nearby. And did grocery shopping on Sunday. Chores on Sunday morning, really. That was kind of the thing that I did. And then in the afternoon, I played a bit of Death Stranding 2 on Sunday. And then Saturday, I was playing Exotica 2, the pet shop simulator. So I was playing a bit of that. I don't know. I just felt like doing random kind of simulator things on Saturday. I just kind of wanted to relax my brain and, that sort of thing and just do something random. So that's what I did. Put that in the inventory and kick the bin. Kick, yeah. Put that in our inventory. That made it feel better. Nothing like a little bit of raging on a rubbish bin to really make you feel good, hey? That'll do it every time. So, what have we got here? So, we've got some baked Alaska and stuff. Sophia, blah, blah, blah. Okay, can I sleep here? Will it be warm enough? Let's see. Haley, no, I stayed home, did some gaming, watched some shows, and watched F1. Oh, yeah, I'm not really into the F1 racing, but I am aware that it's something that's happening at the moment. And a lot of people seem to be into it. It's not really my thing, but I know that it's been a big dealio for a lot of people. Just like hanging out and watching that happening. Was it good? Did you enjoy it? Did the person that you were supporting do the things that you wanted them to do? I don't know much about what it is. I know you do racing with the car. You go around the track and you try and win, and it's lots of endurance and lots of jockeying for position and all that sort of stuff, and strategies and fast tire changes and all that sort of thing. I know about that, but yeah, beyond that, I don't really know too much about F1. I'm going to admit it. That's okay though. We don't have to know everything, do we? If we did, that would be amazing. Like, imagine knowing absolutely everything in the world. Ooh, we can grab a serving of our baked Alaska. And also, I watched a bit of TV as well. I did watch some Lucifer over the weekend. I just sort of like, curled up in bed and had like a bowl of popcorn and watched some Lucifer. I'm currently watching Lucifer, if you hadn't guessed that. It's currently what I'm watching on TV. So it's been good. So, put that there. How are we going to make some money, and what are we going to do? I'm going to do some foraging. We'll see if we can get some bits and pieces in here. We're going to be dirty anyhow, but I need to make some money so we can get the basics of our house sorted. And in the morning, we will look for some more swords. And I do want to do some sword training as well, which is why we are in Vertimar, because there's like lots of swords. I mean, each of the different areas does have sword training anyway, so it's not Vertimar specific, but it's also got the sword in the stone here as well. And it's just kind of like, within sort of walking distance. We've also got the bar if we need to do anything over at the bar too, which is also quite handy. Hello, Night Lioness. Welcome on in. How are you today? Also enjoy your lurk. Much appreciated. I appreciate you saying hi, and thanks for being here today. I hope you're well. It's a lovely Tuesday here. We're playing a little bit of the lovely Royal Scandal Legacy today. And we've just started our new generation. So we're out hunting for things. We're trying to make some money because I always play it rags to riches. So we've started with 0 cash. We're trying to make some money and build up a sword collection and do some sword fighting and that sort of thing, which is our aim for this generation, which is lots of fun. Anyway, hope you're well. Welcome on in. And I hope the weekend treated you well. Haley, yes, we did. We have one Kiwi driver and he did better than expected, which is all you can ask for in F1. It's super competitive. Yeah, it's like the big race, right? The big race of the sport. Haley, oh, I love Lucifer. I've watched the series a few times. I've only watched it through the once, so I'm actually really excited to rewatch it. I've been really enjoying it so far. I think I don't even know that we actually finished watching the last season of it, so it's possible I haven't seen the last season. So I'm excited because I got through 6 seasons of Once Upon a Time and decided to stop there. I didn't want to do the 7th season. Despite the temptation of a bit more Emma and Hook, I know they were sort of like, I don't know, they weren't there full time or what the story is, but anyway, I decided not to. I can always go back and finish it if I need to, but I wanted to move on and decided on Lucifer as my place to move on to, which I'm very excited about. So, I know what we're going to do. I just had an idea. I know what we're going to do. We're going to join a club, and we're going to create a club, and it's going to be called the Mindsies Club. And this is a club where we're going to steal things. Requirements. I'm going to go trait, kleptomaniac. There we go. So, is there anyone here? Yay. Look at all these kleptomaniacs. Julian Monty, Lilith Pleasant, Lou Howell. Wow, there's heaps of them. I was not expecting so many kleptomaniacs. I love it. Look at that odd collection of people. So what we're going to do, and here, Mischief and Mayhem is, we can hack, and we can swipe objects. Thank you very much. This just means that I can go in there and until I get caught, like swipe, swipe, swipe. It's going to be awesome. Cause Mischief and Mayhem. That sounds fun. It's the Mindsies Club. And we can go do some stealing. And that's how we're going to get our money. That's how we're going to get our money. Never mind this foraging business and the frogs business. Anything like that. We are going to go steal things. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to sponge bathe in the bathroom. Use the bathroom and clean up. And we're going to go to a museum. And we're going to steal things. Yes. Night Lioness, thank you. Monday workday. I know, right? I know. I'm busy here on Tuesday workday, and you guys are still on Monday workday. It's wild to think, right? That we're so far ahead. The strange times of time zones. Hey, strange times. Sabrina, we have the big horse race events here in the US starting in May. Oh, we have. What was that? Oh, it's one of the cats. We have like a couple of big horse races here in New Zealand as well. Hello, Savio. Hi. What's on your head? Have you got cobwebs on your head? Hey? Oops. Oh, sorry, buddy. My headphones dropped off. Anyway, it's Savio. Hello. You want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi to everybody? Yeah. Having a look around. You having a look around? Yeah. Oh, who's my pretty boy? Who's my pretty boy? Got your belly out. Yeah. There you go. Say hi to everybody. Yeah. You got cobwebs on your whiskers. Cobwebs on your whiskers. There you go. Oh, I have to give him some treats later. Yeah, we have a couple of really big horse races around this area. I know like Melbourne Cup is really big as well. I've only ever been to like one horse race, kind of thingy in my life. And I got very, very drunk. That was a time. This is my younger days when I drunk. Do I want to go to the flea market? No, because I need to have a sleep before I go and steal things. Haley, you were watching Paradise on Disney Plus. I'm loving it. Ooh, what's Paradise about? I haven't heard of that one. Tell me more, tell me more. Luca is... Oh, hang on. I'm going to try and get this right. Luca Rizzo TV. Luca Rizzo? What should you prefer? Luca Rizzo? Luca Rizzo. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Anyway, you love cats? So do I. I have 2 of them. I've got my boy, Savio, who you just saw, and my black cat, Katie, who's sitting on the back of the couch at the moment watching Savio do what he's doing. She loves him. She's obsessed with him. She just like stares at him and follows him around all day. He does not love it, but anyway, it's he tolerates it. Oh, Sabrina. Oh, kitty. He came over to say hello. Sometimes he gets quite vocal and like wants attention immediately. He's so cute, right? I love it. We need to have a sleep. Okay, we're going to have a sleep and then we're going to head off to a variety of places and try have like a club gathering. And we're going to do some stealing and earn a whole lot of cash. It's going to be fun. Going to do some thieving. And this goes against Dynasty policy, but we're having a nap. Apparently napping is bad in our Dynasty. I think it's because it's like we're working hard and I don't think you're allowed to have a nap if you've been working hard. Oh dear. We'll have to change the Dynasty things, I think, when we get to be head of the Dynasty, but it is what it is. Ooh, that's a frog. Let's see how we go. It's another 10. I'll take that very much. Thank you very much. Oh, before we go, oh shoot, I forgot to hunt for chess. Darn. Oh, okay, I forgot. Oh, there's one right here. Quick go, quick go. Oh man, I'm not doing very well with hunting for these chests yet, am I? Shoot. I'm doing terribly. Oh, yeah, Savio's all offended. He's gone off to have some biscuits. But I'll give him some treats because we've got a lovely treat sponsored and we will give him some lovely treats after stream to unruffle his fur. There's an uncommon ingredient inside this chest. Ooh. Thank you very much. I'll sell that. Oh, 90 simoleons. Nice. We've got 200 simoleons now, which is great. And let's just check around, see if we've got any more. Oh, there's another chest up here. Perfect. Love that. See if we can get there in time. That's a late chest. I love it. 2 chests in one day. Doing all right. Oh, did she miss it? Oh, I think she just missed it. Darn. I also forgot that we're in high school. I think I'm going to drop out of high school because I feel like for this generation we are not much into into doing the high school thing. Right, we have done our finding of chests, so let's go travel to a museum or other public place, and we're going to start our gathering and see if we can steal some stuff. Haley, it's a disaster series following people who survived the end of the world, but it's filled with mystery and conspiracies. So good. Season 2 finale just dropped today, so I've got one more episode left and then have to wait. I hate that, like the having to wait thing, hey? That's frustrating because you're just like, oh man, now I need to wait for a whole new season. Survive. So is it kind of like dystopian? Like, you know, it's got like the end of the world happened and, you know, people are going through different kind of like situations and it's got like character studies on each of the characters and, you know, all that sort of thing. Well, that sounds interesting. Like, I'd watch something like that. I have to check it out. Okay, I'm going to go and steal some stuff. Let's see if I can do it before I get caught. The great thing about having this club is that I can... No! Oh, it's because of the kleptomaniac trait? Oh, I thought I'd be able to just be able to swipe and swipe and swipe. But no. But at least I swiped at something expensive. So that's cool. But when I had a club the other day, I was doing this the other day and I started a mischief club like this. And I was able to just go around and swipe and swipe and swipe. And it was cool. But apparently not with the kleptomaniac thing, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, is what it is. We got something expensive, so I'm happy about that. And we got our cool club. Got some people that we can get to know. We can do some fun thing. Ask about your prized possessions. Yes, please. Oh, I love it. Oh man, I was hoping to do like multiple swiping. Because we have got like this aspiration. Like we don't have to complete the sticky fingers aspiration. But I figure if we're doing stealing anyway, we may as well try and do that. Because in this generation, we don't have an aspiration and we don't have a job to do. We just need to basically steal our way to the top and get all the sword collection get a little bit of swordsmanship skill ourselves and have 4 kids. I'm thinking we probably won't stay as a team for all that long just because of the kid quotient. If we're having 4 kids, yeah, I do feel like it's possible that I don't want to spend too long as a team for that. So we can kind of get straight into the whole kid thing and then get started working on the heir. Because I think for the next generation, we need to get the heir trained up to level 10 swordsmanship skills. So the earlier that we have them, the better. So you know what? I am thinking that we do age up. I think that'll be good. Haley, it's hard to say much without spoiling it. It starts post the event and then you find out what happened through flashbacks all through the series, and it's done so well. There's a massive reveal at the end of the very first episode which explains what's going on. The second season is way better, but I can't say why without spoiling. That's fair enough. I get it. I'll check it out and have a wee look. I'm going to write that down before I forget. Paradise. I wonder who's in that. Who is in that? Let me see. I feel like there's something about that sounds familiar. Like I've looked at it before. But maybe I'm just imagining things. Paradise. The man on a horse. Julian. Oh, it's got Sarah Shahi in it. Sarah Shahi is awesome. She was in a show called Person of Interest, and I've seen her on quite a lot of other things as well. She's really pretty, got the long dark brown hair, or she did during the Person of Interest, and yeah, she's really awesome. Okay, let's end that gathering. So I'm familiar with her, but no, the rest of the cast doesn't look all that familiar to me, so we'll see how we go. I wonder if I can gather again yet. I mean, attempt to swipe. No, okay. End the gathering. Let's go home. I've got something to sell, and that's going to allow us to buy a house. Because I managed to swipe the most expensive thing in the museum. Hey, yes, I highly recommend it. It would be nice to have someone to talk about it too. It's always nice when you can like talk with people about a new show or a show that you're watching and stuff, and really, yeah, just kind of vibe about it, and you have some recollections about things that you liked and stuff about it. That's always nice. I always appreciate, like, when I mention TV shows on here and, like, other people have watched it, I'm just like, oh, yeah, let's talk about it. Oh, it's fun. Haley, she was in Alias, which I love back in the day. Oh, my gosh, I love Alias. Are you kidding me? I love Alias. It's such a good show. That was, oh, man. I spent a lot of hours rewatching that. That was such a good show. It just, like, it was very much, Did you ever watch Fringe? Because I think it's kind of like the same vibe. Like if you, whoopsies, I didn't mean to push that. So if you kind of watch Alias, then you know it's like Fringe is kind of like the more sort of investigator side of things, but like it's got the same sort of mystical mysteries and that sort of thing in it, which I thought was really cool. It's like quite a lot of similarities between Fringe and Alias. Which makes sense because they're both from J.J. Abrams. But yeah, I think they're both excellent shows and well worth watching. Love those kind of shows. Yeah, all sorts of, you know, mystical things going on and conspiracies and all that sort of thing. So always love that. Now, let's do a nice cheap paint. What are we? We're grey generation, right? So we'll do a nice grey. It's kind of blue. That's grey there. Perfect. And a bit of grey on there, and you know what? I'm going to do a nice eco roof. There we are. Beautiful. Yeah, they do. They have the same creators, which I think is cool because we've been going through like a little bit of a J.J. Abrams kick at the moment because we've been doing. We did Fringe and we're doing Lost right now, so we're currently on. I'm going to say about halfway through season 2 at the moment on Lost. So, yeah, we're doing that, and then there's a good chance we'll probably do Alias after that. It wouldn't surprise me if we do. Let's put it that way. So, yeah, we've been progressing through and, yeah, watching a whole lot of J.J. Abrams stuff lately. Just because they're really good and they've got, you know, really good mysteries to them and that sort of thing. Although I have seen the ending of Lost before, so I know what's in store for as far as that goes. Oh, boy. that was a fun time though. But you know, it's always quite interesting looking back at some of the shows that were quite, I guess, viral at the time, if that makes sense, and with such a big following and that sort of thing, and just like all the things that were kind of like mysteries about the show and how it was kind of perceived at the time. That is a bit too high. I thought that was a bit too high. It's kind of sticking through the roof a bit, but it won't go down any further. Ah, I liked that. Oh well. Do that instead, maybe. Oh, there. Oh, you know what? Stuff that. I'm gonna do these pretty ones from Tea Time Solarium. Don't have to go modern. Go pretty like that. Hooray! Haley, yes, Fringe is awesome, although the final season got crazy. It did. It did. I enjoyed it though, overall. Like, I think it was really good. It just had like a nice sort of end to it as well. So I think it worked nicely. I liked it as a whole. I loved Peter and Olivia, and I liked like all the different kind of ins and outs of it, and the bits and pieces that happened, and all sorts of, you know, crazy times. Like, because I feel like they tied it up so beautifully. It all made sense. Like, you know, the stuff that happened in season 1 ended up, you know, making sense in season 5. You know, things like that, and they just tied it in and brought it all together so nicely that I feel like it just really worked in that perspective, you know, from that perspective. What if we had like a black one up here like that? Oh, it's too big. Done. If we have a black one up here like this. No, too big. Done. Oh, smaller one. Here. And can I bring it down any? Why is this roof not high enough? Okay, we'll bring it up one. There we go. Problem solved. We'll just bring the roof up and we'll solve the problem. There we are. Going for a different kind of look. I love these windows from Realm of Magic. I think they're great. Sabrina, if your sim was a spellcaster, the potion of emotional stability gets rid of the klepto moodlets. I used that so much last time I did Sticky Fingers. Also the big mansion in Tartosa for stealing. Oh yeah, the big mansion in Tartosa. Okay, we'll have to go there. That's a good idea. Potion of emotional stability. Is there any other way to get our hands on that? That would be quite cool. Oh, I can change my door. Tea Time Solarium. How much money have I got? Oh, am I spending all my money on windows and... Currently spending all my money on windows. Whoops. How much are these? $2.25 each. Okay. We're going to have less windows, I think. I'm making practical decisions again. Spending all my money on windows. Oh, I'm ridiculous. So bad at making good decisions. So bad. Tea Time Solarium kit. Let's go and zoom down to that. There we go. It's an expensive door, but it's going to match the rest of my house. Haley, I've been trying to get my friend to watch Friends because they were huge X-Files fans. It's like, dude, this show is made for you. Oh my gosh, yes, it really is. I am a big fan of the X-Files as well. I haven't watched it in a few years, gonna admit it, but yes, I absolutely love that show through and through. Like, it's so good, so good. But yeah, if they like, yeah, it took me like ages to watch Fringe as well. Like, it just didn't look like the kind of show that I was gonna get into, and I finally, like, my husband was gonna rewatch it, and I was just like, oh, you know what, I'll watch that too. And this is just me just like, oh, I'll just get over myself and watch it. And I have no regrets about doing that because it was so good. So good. I so enjoyed it. And shame on me for not watching it sooner, personally. Shame on me. Now, there's a really good eco lifestyle bed. Where is it? I think there is. Anyway, eco lifestyle. Why am I missing it? This one. 1390 555, or we could do a single bed, although I do need to do 444. Okay, it's probably worth it to spend it on the bed, I think, because I feel like we want to do a bit of woohooing. I need a door to get into that room, so that we can get our babies, because we've got to age up and we've got to get babies underway, because I want to get on to the next generation kind of like, you know, sooner than later, I feel like. So, I feel like I've really gone too big on this house. But anyway, we've got the shell there, so that's good. So, I need a cheap fridge, I think. And a counter. What else can we afford? Maybe a toilet. Bathroom. Put the bathroom here. I'm not going to do the walls though, because the walls are going to be too expensive. Toilet. And can I afford a shower? I think I can just afford a shower. So, perfect. Okay, that's all our basics. We've got a bed, shower, toilet, food. That should see us right. Which means we can go have like a nice, got enough money for a salad. Nothing in there. Why am I opening it? So let's do a nice fruit salad. Here we go. Family size on that. We can have a sleep and then we're going to be ready to go off and steal some things. Yes, again, which would be great. Hayley, you love the whole Peter story. So insane. Yes, so insane, but so good. And there was just like so much, you know, emotional angst and that sort of thing. Particularly like season 3 was such an angsty season. Like it was so good, but so angsty at the same time. You just like, yeah, you want Peter and Olivia to get together so much and just like this happened, this happened, this happened. And you're just like, ah! But also, yes, this is so good. Sabrina, the bad thing about Fringe is that they really had to rush the ending because of the limited budget. I wanted many more episodes. Yeah. Because they only had like a limited amount of of episodes to work with, and I think that they could have done a lot more with that last season because they had a lot of different ideas I think happening in there and a lot of depth with that, you know, that timeline and stuff. But it wasn't to be. It was what it was. But I think they did really well with the time that they had. But I probably would have liked a little bit more in the current world, you know, just to settle in. Maybe try Plopsy for potions. You can get them that way sometimes. Ooh. Can you now? Browse Plopsy. So what's it called again? Potion of Emotional Stability. All right. I'm going to check that. Try and remember to check that every day and see whether or not somebody will sell one. That would be awesome. Hayley, if you do end up watching Paradise, it starts out with the murder mystery, so don't be confused as the disaster stuff comes. Okay. Roger that. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'll follow along, I'm sure. Probably. Now we need to drop out of school. Oh, we need to go to a computer for that, right? Okay. Let's go travel. And we'll go to the library and drop out of school. Oh, and we might be able to steal something while we're at the library. That would be good. Hayley, and then that happens with Olivia and it's like, no. Oh my gosh. Just like one thing after another in season 3. It was just like so wild. And like you get kind of frustrated, but not so frustrated that you want to stop watching. But at the same time, you're just so immersed in all the drama and all the things that are going on, and just like you're so rooting for them to get together, and just like one thing after another, you're like, oh my god, how many things can they pile onto this poor pair? And it's just like, it just never ending. But it was such good viewing. It really was like the best viewing. I had such a great time. Like season 3 was probably my favorite season just because it was so built up. But in saying that, season 3 wouldn't have made sense without the previous seasons. So we are going to drop out of high school. We're going to be a disappointment to our parents, but we don't need to be in high school. We are going to age up, I think. I think I'll get an oven and then we can age up. And now I'm a high school dropout. Oh, I'm such an embarrassment to the family. What was that? Katana messed up again. How is she going to break it to her parents? They're going to get so upset. Okay. So we have now a fear of failure or something now. So, is there anything I can steal in here that's going to be quite expensive? So I'm going to start a gathering. And I'm going to just try and steal something expensive. Can't swipe that. What can I swipe that's expensive in this library? I need something that costs a lot. Doo-da, doo-da. I can't really swipe the computers because there's not too many people around. Can I swipe that? No. Actually, why can't I swipe anymore? Here we go. Okay, that's all right. It was just us swiping the wrong things. Which makes sense. I don't know. There's not very many expensive swiping things in this library, gotta say. Is there any paintings around? Maybe we'll go to a different location for our meeting. Because I feel like this is a sucky one. Hey, yeah, that season was peak Fringe. It really was. It was so peak. It was amazing. Okay, let's go to the house in Tartosa and see if we can steal anything from the Laurent residence. Here we go. It was, yeah, that was probably the season I was most immersed in, just because, yeah, it kind of built up, like season 1, season 2, and then like you get to season 3 and you just like want all these things to happen, and they just like, they give it to you, but they don't give it to you. And yeah, it gets so good. I loved it. Oh, no, actually, you know what? I'm going to start a break-in. You know, the only reason I want to start a break-in is because when you start a break-in, then the family won't be home, in theory. So that then if you steal stuff, then you're not going to get observed. And, you know, that's good. You're not going to get in trouble. Well, yeah, probably not going to get in trouble. So I'm going to break in and see what happens. Do a little break-in. Steal some stuff. Sabrina, tip for stealing a residential state, start a break-in, no witnesses. I was just saying that. That's exactly what I was, oh no, did we fail? Oh my gosh, we failed to break it. Oh my gosh, there we go. Okay, so we are now broken in. Let's, oh yes. Steal this. Start a gathering. Oh. Why can't I, oh, because I know, skill-wise. Ugh, is it the skill thing? Because I don't have enough mischief skill, I think. Okay, this is a bit of a fail. I think I'm going to take an angry poop while I'm here. I'm going to break into the house and take an angry poop. It feels so wrong. That feels so wrong. Anyway, I think the problem is that I don't have enough skill with mischief to be able to steal the nice things. So that's where I'm kind of... There we go. So we can attempt to swipe that one. No witnesses on that. Let's get the piggy. Because, yeah, I haven't got the high enough mischief skill. I really need to do that in a public place. So, okay, we'll finish the breaking and entering. Boom, done. So I need to work on my mischief skill. I'd say that's a big thing. So I need to do swordsmanship. Let's do a little bit more mischief skill just so we can do some more stealing and give us some more stealing options. That would be great. Because I don't think that little piggy is going to be worth very much. 150. Well, it's better than nothing, but still not worth all that much, particularly since I just got bills. And how much were bills? 156 simoleons. Okay, well, that leaves us with 10 simoleons left. Great. Just what we needed. Okay, we can have a little bit of food. There we go. Grab a serving. We can breed a frog. Hooray. Get rid of those 2 frogs. Little bit of cash. Now, what time is it? 11 a.m. So let's have a look around the place for some swords. None over there. So there's 5 sword places in Vertimer, if you're not aware. So that's there's one in the island over here. That's a sword spot over there. Whoops, I'm not showing very well, but okay, that island there, that has a sword spot. Down here behind the bar, that's another sword spot here. There is another sword spot here by the statue. There is another sword spot up here by the palace. And there is a 5th sword spot up here on the lair of open air, which is where our dad actually currently lives. No, not our dad, our great-granddad. Oh, what if we go here and do a wishing well? Yeah, let's see what happens when we get the wishing well. Sabrina, I kept my sim a teen and tried to get the mischief skill up as a teen so I could plant stick capsules as an adult. I pranked every trash can I could. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm going to go make a wish for simoleons. Let's see how we go with this. Is it going to be a good wish? Is it going to be a bad wish? This is our former family house. So this is my cousins, possibly uncles. I'm not sure. We're definitely related somehow. Whee! What'd we get? Yes! 2,000 simoleons! Hooray! Look at that. Brilliant! Hey! I always forget to take photos, but I need to take photos more. Anyway, any other needs we need? Yep, actually really looking good. So, let's go and travel to the bar. The reason I want to do that is it's going to be closer to the sword fighting at least. And I've got to keep an eye out for the chess popping up. But I do want to try and also... Oh, I can probably buy some swords from the blacksmith, actually, now that I think about that while I'm here, to help us with our sword collection. So let's go talk to the blacksmith about what they can craft for us and if we can add to our collection. And I'll just keep an eye on our lots and our chests. They might not be here till the afternoon, so we'll keep an eye on that. Where are we? Okay, just about there, and we can do some sword training while we're here. So wooden sword, classic longsword. There we go. Get ourselves a classic longsword. That brings our collection up to 3, which is amazing. And let's go practice our swordsmanship skills. So we need to, for this generation, to get to level 5 swordsmanship, but we'll probably go up and max it out for level 10, just because I want to do all of the swordsmanship, tournaments. And I think for the grand tournament, you want to have, like, pretty decent skill. Otherwise, you're just going to get smashed, which would be no good. I wonder if we can ask Aloisio to be a mentor, because he's in our club. Ask about being old. Ask for mentoring from Aloisio. He's too uncomfortable. Ah, okay. Well, that's a shame. But at the moment, we are currently sitting on almost level 3 swordsmanship, so that's not too bad. I feel like it's very good. We are still a teen at the moment, so we could do some different mischief items, I feel like. Mischief things. Maybe we can just do some mischief interactions with Aloisio. Mischievous. So we can get our mischief up a little bit. The better that is, the more we can steal, and the better that is for us. Tell him an urban legend. Lie about career. Yeah. We're clearly rocking an amazing career. Spread a nasty rumour, of course. Invite to a fake party. What else we got going on? False confidence, of course. We want him to be, we want to impersonate a mermaid. I don't feel like we're getting along with him, but he seems to be listening, and hopefully we're getting our mischief still at the same time, so that's good. No, he's gone. Okay. How is our mischief still coming along? Oh, almost level 3. That's not too bad. So, practice our swordsmanship skill again, so we can get that a little bit higher. And then maybe we can enter our first tournament, which will be fun. And, yep, look at that. We are now level 3. Oh, can we do some dueling as well? So, Katana is now able to duel for a Sim's heart. She can challenge a fellow suitor for the sole attention of a Sim who is in a romantic relationship with both of them. What a spectacular conclusion to a love triangle. Ah, that would be spectacular. I need to get someone to romance. Gunther Goth's Cup. Let's do it. We've got enough swordsmanship. Our negative moodlet. Entrance free. 25. Okay. Hi, Blakely. Nah, I don't vote. So, let's go start our first duel. We're embarrassed. Why are we embarrassed? Awkward encounter and voteless shame. Oh, I got shamed for not voting? Oh, rude. How rude is that? Where are we going? Where are we going? Here we go. All the way back again. Come on, time to duel, my friends. I've got my wooden sword that I'm dueling with. How deadly. Are we going to win? Are we going to win? Ooh. I feel like that might have been a tie. Let's start the next round. Start the next round. There we go. Come on in. I don't know if I won that duel or not. Neither of us fell down, so I feel like that was a tie. Okay, how are we going to go with this one? I probably need to switch my sword, but anyway. Cassandra Goth, we've been thinking about trying for a baby lately. Do you think we should do it? We want to, but we're not sure. It's a huge responsibility. What do you think? Yeah, try for that baby. Oh, we can have a baby sister or brother. We couldn't have another one while we're in that generation, but it looks like they're going to have one. I think we lost that one. And we'll start our next round. We won 1 out of 3, so that's not too bad. But at least we're getting our sword skill up at the same time. Maybe we'll come second. Unless we lose, in which case we won't come second. Silver medal. Prize 125. Well, that's not too bad now, is it? I think that's okay. We did all right there. Not unhappy about that. So we've got 3 swords at the moment. Breed frog. Oh, another 10. We are a little hungry. I was just seeing whether or not we had any food there. Who's this? Nancy Landgrab. Oh, let's go introduce ourselves to Grandma Nancy. She's our grandma. Hi, Nancy. How you doing? And it's our dad. Hi, Dad. Ask about career. Family kiss. Hi, Grandma. Tell a funny story. That might cheer her up. Oh, I wonder if Dad could do some mentoring. Yes. Okay, let's get some mentoring from Dad. That would be great. Dad, come and mentor me. And we probably need to do some more stealing as well, which would be ideal from there. Come on. I want mentoring. Thank you. I would like to be mentored in the art of swordsmanship. There we go. Tell me how to do it. Yeah, swing it that way. Swing it that way. Done. Tootin' I will. Almost at level 4. Okay, well, we'll do one more steal, and then I'll wrap it up from there, and we'll head off for the day. Oh, look at that, level 4. Katana can now duel the parents or dynasty head of her intended spouse with permission to marry. She is more likely to win swordsmanship duels and have a better chance to pull off skilled moves. Yay. Sure, you guys can be close. So, I think... I wonder if we can do some mischief things with Dad quickly and see if we can get ourselves up to a new mischief level. That would be very handy before we go swipe some stuff. Swiper! No swiping! Swiper! No swiping! Prank! What's that spot? Mischief level 3. Yes. Okay, that's good. The higher the better, I think. Then we'll go start another club gathering. Maybe... Oh, are we just about in another mischief level? Seriously? You have so much potential, Katana. If you'd like, I'd happily share my knowledge. Do you want to become my mentee? I'd love to have you as a mentor, Dad. I think you can teach me all sorts of fabulous things. I think that's a good idea. Okay. Are we just about at level 4, or was that kind of going backwards? What was going on there? Oh, we are almost at level 4. That's awesome. They went up so fast. I love that for us. I can be a criminal mastermind. Hey, Dad, I'm a criminal mastermind. Did you know that? No, we definitely don't dislike mischief. We love mischief. We are mischief. Become partners in crime. Yes. Dad can be my partner in crime. He's my mentor as well as my partner in crime. Dare him to streak. Oh, why would you do that for your dad, though? I feel like that's a bad idea. Like, you don't want to see your dad in the nutty. Oh, like, that's terrible. Sabrina, check when the Humour and Hijinks Festival is. Great way to skill build and get dollars. Oh, that's true. Actually, probably not too far away, because I haven't really had... Where are we? We've got Winterfest. I haven't had it in a while. Humour and Hijinks. GeekCon. Romance Festival. Humour and... Oh, no, it's Humour and Hijinks. So we've still got a couple of weeks away before we can do Humour and Hijinks. No, Dad! No. Oh, hilarious. Okay, let's go use the bathroom and we'll do a bit of sponge bathing and then we'll go steal some stuff. But I'm really stoked. We got our mischief skill up to level 4. Go use the bathroom over there. Oh, hang on. We're actually at the bar. We can go right to the bar. I forgot that I was actively on the bar lot. So that's handy. Oh, can I steal this? No. Can but try. And then we can wash our hands, brush our teeth, wash our hands, brush our teeth, get our cleanliness up a little bit. Maybe we can get some food from the bar. No! Oh, well, she's going to grab some chips, but I'd quite like you to wash your hands after she's been to the bathroom. Come on, manners, please. Nothing wrong with using your manners. Getting my mum on here and order some food and we'll go and grab some chips. Free food, thanks very much. I mean, I've got a little bit of cash, but still. Free food, thanks very much. What if we just started a gathering here? Can I go then steal that ship after that? No. Attempt to swipe. Can I attempt to swipe this? Yes, I'm going to attempt to swipe that piano. Yes, please. I hope I can. Nobody come upstairs. Nobody come upstairs. No, go away. No. Go away. Go. No, don't do it. Stop. Wait till he's gone. Okay, now we go. Attempt to swipe it. Finish the chips. No, somebody just came up. No. Oh, we were successful. They just missed it. That's amazing. Okay. All right, let's end the gathering and we might go home. Oh my gosh, and we can sell that piano. I think the piano's worth about, I don't know, 4,000, something like that. Maybe I'm off on that one, but yay. That was a good swipe. That was a good swipe. I like that. I feel like the places are going to have to be a little bit more stocked up for me because I'm going to need more things to swipe. But anyway, that was a good one. Well, maybe it's only 1,000 because we're only at 7,800. So maybe it wasn't as expensive as I hoped. But still, it's a decent, it's better than 150, which was our last swipe. So I feel like that's going to be good. So I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow. Now it's only a 2-stream week this week just because of Easter. And that's on Good Friday, so I've got Good Friday off. So I'm streaming today and tomorrow, and it's the same time tomorrow, a 9 a.m. start, New Zealand time, and we will be playing the Very Veggie Legacy Challenge. So we'll be doing a bit of that. Okay, so it's not that expensive, but still, I'm going to say not too bad as far as the value of things go. So I'm going to be able to afford some more stuff, which is great, like some walls for my bathroom. Imagine that, having walls for your bathroom. That's wild. So yeah, I'll be streaming again tomorrow, and we'll be doing the Very Veggie Challenge. Now, in the Very Veggie Challenge, we are currently on the radish generation. So we're on generation numero 8. So we are doing really well with the Very Veggie Challenge. We're progressing through it really beautifully, and I'm very much enjoying it. So we're doing like some the extreme sports aspiration at the moment. So we're currently working our way through that. I think we're getting close to finishing that. So we'll be heading on to the next part of that aspiration, or sorry, that generation, which is going to be doing all the jungle adventure stuff. So I'm hoping tomorrow that we will get to the point where we can do all the jungle, start on the jungle adventure stuff, and we'll be able to explore through the jungle and do all that sort of thing. So we'll see how we go. No guarantees, but hopefully we do get to that point and we can sort of go through there. But I can't quite believe how far we've kind of gone with that challenge, because, you know, generation 8 is just like, wow, it's the furthest I've ever gone as far as you know, a challenge or a legacy challenge goes. So far I've completed the 100 baby challenge, but that was sort of like a different thing because it's not like a 10 generation challenge. So yeah, I'm very, very hyped up to see how we kind of go tomorrow with that, and then that'll be my streaming for the week as we go into our lovely long Easter weekend break. We get 4 days off here in New Zealand, so I'm excited about that. 4 days off, and I'm going to be doing some serious gaming. Shocking, I know. It's like I game all the time, but I love it, so why not? It's what I enjoy. And I say, life is too short to not do the things you love. So why not? There we go. Grey, and maybe we could do, what else do I need? Hang on, before I start putting silly things in, like curtains, I probably need to finish the kitchen. Maybe add a kitchen, Velvet. Oh yeah, and I can add a whatchamahave oven, and we can age up. I want to age up probably next time, just because I want to get started on having babies. I think pretty much sooner than later with this generation, just because we need to have 4 kids and I need to have my heir sort of trained up with swordsmanship pretty quickly. So that's kind of the goal, I think, with that. Okay, I think we'll put in the nice bin, and we can earn some money from that as well, dragging stuff in, and that's all our money basically spent. I'll leave a little bit left over for food and stuff, but if we can drag rubbish into that bin, that's going to earn us an extra 10 per piece, I think, because it's only, you get like 10 simoleons per member in your household when you use that. So the more members of the household that you have, the more money you get for recycling, which is cool. I like how that kind of goes up like that. Go in. There we go. Nice. So she's going to have a sleep. There we are. Have a nice sleep and emotional meltdown. Lovely. We'll be playing with her again next week. So next Tuesday, we'll be doing some more of this challenge and digging into Generation 3 a little bit further. Also, the other thing I want to get is like a sword training dummy. But anyway, we'll get there with that. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching today. I really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. And as I said, I'll be back tomorrow. So I hope you guys can join me there for a little bit of Very Veggie. So I'll catch you next time. Bye.